Hi, Miss 11 a.m. in not so sunny California. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my stream. How are you all doing today? The name is Max, also known as MKirin. My pronouns are they, them. I am a VTuber, V-writer, V-game designer nowadays. And you're watching the Disney Channel. Hello, everyone. I see so many lovely people in chat already. I see that Raven got here earliest. I'm surprised, honestly. I know this stream is all about chaos mode and we're all unhinged. I'm surprised we haven't actually, like, nobody shows up and goes into the comments, like, first, you know? I'm not saying that would be, like, on theme, like, that would be, like, on point for Raven, but, like, you know, I'm surprised Raven wasn't like, hey, first. Nonetheless, hello, everyone. Let me hit you with a good old...
Welcome.
I see that we have Raven in the chat. We have Bianca. Hi, Bianca. I see the Wrenches, Lady Kirin, and Charlie are lit. Thank you for joining us today. I love you both. I see Chips. Hi, Chips. I also see... I see Alex. I see Moontomes. Hi, Moontomes. I see... the Bohemian is back. Hi there. How you doing today?
Greetings.
And I also see that today... we have a very, very lovely day. So, I'm not using controls directly on OBS today. I'm actually using a touch-based interface recommended to me by Moontomes. It's called Touch Portal. And I'm using it to control all of my expressions and also the sounds. I'm actually really excited for it. I got a bunch of new sounds to make up for it. So get excited to hear those during the stream. Chat seems better today. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, I want to begin today's stream, like we always begin the stream, by asking you a very simple question. What are you drinking today? Hydration is very, very important, and we take it very seriously here on this show. I am sipping on water. I've already finished my cup of coffee. I usually, I have lunch, like half an hour before stream. And I have a big cup of coffee, and, you know, after that's done, baby. It's time to just drink water. I see water from Alex and Raquel. That's very good, very good. Also, I see that Raven is having some flat cherry Coke. Honestly, okay, real talk, okay? Is it just me, or are some soft drinks better when they're flat, right? Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a weirdo, but I actually feel like I like Pepsi over Coke. I know I'm weird, but I actually think that flat Pepsi tastes better than regular Pepsi. Am I crazy? Chip says, I like most of my drinks flat. I love that. Chip is also, by the way, having some hot cocoa. It's freezing over there. Oh, no. Oh, with some turmeric and rose. Oh, my God. I love that. I love that. Turmeric is very good for you, by the way. Is that really a theory? Okay. Alex is like, well, lemonade is better flat. Alex. Some are better, says Raven. Yeah, that's what I thought. And Raquel says, what do y'all think of the theory that people either like cherry Coke or vanilla Coke, but nobody likes both? That's interesting. Actually, this theory is immediately debunked because Kitty loves both. Kitty loves cherry Coke and vanilla Coke. Isn't that right, Kitty? Chip says, definitely super tasty. I recommend. Hell yeah. It sounds delicious. Charlie says, I like both, but I prefer cherry, though Dr. Pepper is my sody of choicey. Kitty is too powerful. She is, in fact, the Triforce of Power. Yeah, you can't have any more because it's all full of sugar. It's all full of sugar. So, by the way, I have a bunch of new sounds. You know, some of the classics are still here. That's still here, by the way. And also, you know, whenever I'm talking about Moontomes, that sound is still here. Oh, hi, Jen D. So nice to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
We're going to have a silly time today. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, by the way, make sure that if you haven't already, take a second to read the chat rules in the description of the video. That would actually mean a lot to me. And once again, to be clear, my pronouns are they, them. Thank you for joining us today. Among other sounds that I have, Siska's not here yet. If Siska shows up today, then I will play the sound that Siska has been asking me to put on forever. But if Siska doesn't come, then I don't play it. Simple as that. Also, by the way, I've added, because I've been talking about this, right? I've been saying for days that I need sounds for when people leave the stream. You know, I want to say bye in a cute, adorable way. So now I hit them with a good old
Goodbye.
or I hit them with the good old
Bye bye.
Isn't that cute? I think that's really cute. And if we're ever banning someone for being mean, I hit them with this one.
So long, Bowser.
I have too much fun on this stream. Oh no! Oh crap! Charl reminded me. I forgot to put the Animal Crossing bit. Oh no! So long, gay Bowser. Yeah. I still don't know what the original quote is supposed to say, by the way. I have to. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of the stream. I'm gonna make a note of it. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot to get that sound. Why did I throw my notebook across the bed? Okay, so add Reggie sound. Because that was honestly my favorite sound. I kind of want to be gay Bowser, says Raquel. Honestly, like we might honestly like use it like in an endearing way. I might also use it when like some of the chat members leave. Like if Siska leaves early, I will definitely hit them with a good old.
So long, Bowser.
They showed the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer before Puss in Boots: The Last Wish today. Yo, exciting. Honestly, you know what? I'll probably go see it. I mean, I watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie in theaters with Plaguesworth, literally like 20 minutes before the pandemic happened. So, it feels like a rite of passage now. Anyways. Yeah. Friend of the channel, Plaguesworth, also Doomsworth on Twitter, is gonna want to go, so we'll go with him. Anyways, let's get talking about the plan for today. Oh my god, I went to grab my mouse. To change the scene, but I can do it now with this touchscreen. Look at this. It's so cool. Technology. So the plan for today, we're gonna be doing writing today. I'm gonna be working on my tabletop role-playing game. It's a hack for Ironsworn. If you type !Ironsworn in chat, Nightbot will give you a link to the game. It is free to download, it is free to play, and it is a lovely role-playing game that you can play entirely by yourself. And I see that Sofifi's here. Hi Sofifi, welcome back to the stream.
Welcome.
So we're gonna be doing writing today. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I posted it on Twitter. But I will show you again. I have completed the logo for the role-playing game. I present to you Iron Valley. It looks too big. Here we go. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. I was messing with the colors for quite a long while, and I wanted, I could literally do like a whole like explanation as to like the color scheme that I went for and the particular like wood tone that I wanted for the background. But at the end of the day, it's nice, it's playful, and I feel like it looks. Let me actually open my file. I think it looks really good on the page. Yo, Siska's here. Okay, Siska, you're here. I have a new soundboard, so you know what? Here you go.
You're beautiful.
That one's for you, Siska. I'm gonna roll the dice. Am I bullying or am I being nice to Siska today? I'm being nice to Siska today. Alright. Love you, Siska. You're the best. Oh, I see that Jinx is here. Hi, Jinxie. Welcome to the stream.
Greetings.
Oh my god. Honestly, controlling the stream with, like, Touch Portal is incredible. Yes, it's missing a little bit of the touch feedback of actual buttons, but like being able to customize this on the fly is just so good. I won't be able to fix. I am missing. Yes, that was in fact Genji. Also, hey, Kendra's here. Hey, Kendra, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
By the way, I feel really silly because, like, the donation sound. Whenever someone donates on top left, by the way. Whenever anybody donates, the sound is "You got mail from AOL." And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm so silly. I should just make my hello and goodbye sounds the sounds from AOL.
Welcome. Goodbye.
Like, it just makes so much sense. I'm so silly sometimes. But nonetheless, here we are, back on the stream.
You've got mail.
Yo!
The Bohemian
Yo!
just donated 6 nuggies. At some point you need to teach me how to make a Wraith, the Oblivion character sheet.
Hell yeah! Thank you so much for the support, Bohemian. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. And yes, we need to talk about World of Darkness and Wraith the Oblivion, which is one of my favorite super random role-playing games. That's a game where you play as a ghost or spirit, and like you can't actually die. You just like lose memories. It's so weird. It's so weird. But thank you so much for donating. I'm gonna hit you with a big thank you and a bunch of heart emojis. Thank you so much. That actually increases our nuggie counter. So I don't know who it was because they didn't actually they did it at 1 in the morning. A lovely person donated in the middle of the night, and I increased the nuggie counter. I'm gonna increase it again. We're going up by 6, which takes us to 18 nuggies out of 100. We're already almost a fifth of the way. I am absolutely stunned. So the current nuggie goal is at 100. Chat. That means you guys, by the way, will design my next outfit. I'm actually going to be redesigning my VTuber relatively soon. So, you know, you'll get to design my outfit. So far, Siska has been very confident, aggressive about wanting me to be in like a shark onesie. So, you know, or like a shark kigurumi. So, you know what? Think about it. So that is our current goal. Adamant, thank you. Oh my god, Kitty and I share the same brain. That's what happens when you're married to someone for a long time. You just share the exact same brain. But before I forget, by the way, once again, thank you so much, Bohemian. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Kitty and I do have the same brain cell, by the way. Raquel says, I'm here for any kind of onesie. And Siska says that Ronnie also shares your point of view, which is fair. Wait, hold up. You're telling me that Ronnie wants me to wear that? Oh, well, I gotta take that more seriously now because I love Ronnie. You know, I was thinking about how Ronnie and I first met, you know. It was the early days of the Roman Empire, you know. We were marching across, you know, what is currently now Greece. But actually, you know what? We don't have enough time for stories today. Let's get focusing. So, in case this is your first time joining us today, or you're watching the VOD and you want to be productive alongside us, here's the way that the day's gonna go, okay? We're going to be using the Pomodoro technique, which is a productivity system where you focus for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. The human brain is not actually made to be focused nonstop for hours at a time, so taking breaks definitely helps. Oh my god. Siska just asked Kitty, oh, does Max spin yarns off stream too? What do you think we joke about all the time? I should remind me one of these days to explain to you my guided meditation bit, because it goes places. Let me just tell you that. Anyways, we're gonna be focusing. I have a little timer on the screen. It looks like a video game, but it is in fact a timer. And, you know, the timer will go off and we will all together take a chance to, you know, get up, stretch our limbs, drink some water, and we'll keep focusing. You don't have to work if you don't want to. You can watch me work. I'm going to be writing more of Iron Valley today. It's going to be a writing stream. I take recommendations, and actually, as a matter of fact, anybody who gives ideas or has given ideas will be in the credits of this book. Because I'm just nice like that. And honestly, like, I could not make this book without the help of everyone who has shown up in the chat. So definitely, if there's something that comes to your mind and you're like, hey, this might help the book, I will definitely accept it. I have stolen lines off of chat very often. Other than that, yeah. So if you want to work on your own stuff, you're absolutely welcome to. We have several people actually partaking in the chat who are working on their own novels. Cough Cough Kitty, Cough Cough Alex. And I forget who else is also writing. So, you know, if you want to do your own writing, you absolutely can. You're welcome to do so. Siska says, 2 writers living together. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, Raquel is also working on their project. That's right. I mean, you don't have to work on it if you don't want to. Charles has work soon. Oh, you're almost done with chapter 1? Let's go. That's exciting, Charles. Yo. My favorite thing is that your book is only like, you know, what's that, like 16, 15 chapters? That means that you could finish that book in like 15 days of writing. That's so awesome. I see that Raven and Cypher are gonna be being creative. Hell yeah. I also see that Jinxie is thinking of working on their projects again. That's fun too. Hell yeah. Jen says that they're working on their resume, hoping to absorb some positive productivity vibes. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope that we can give you that kind of environment, or at the very least, we can make you laugh at least once. Bianca says, I'm not writing a book right now, but I am writing. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Charles, like, I'm writing something short, Yahoo. I don't know if, like, 40,000 words is a short book. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's of substantial length. By the way, earlier I listened to the bod where you spoke about writing fanfic about somebody's OC, and then I noticed I am a GM, that's all I do. It's not quite the same. I don't think it's quite the same. I think there's a certain element of privacy when you're, you know, being the game master for a tabletop roleplay campaign, but it's definitely the same vibe for sure. That's honestly like the best advice that I've ever given anybody who wants to be a game master for like Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, is that like the players are the main characters, and if you come in wanting to tell a story about your own characters, you might as well just write a book, because those characters are gonna die. Every time that I have wanted to make a story about a character, the players have killed them or completely walked by them without ever asking them their name or the time of day. So, you know, that's what happens. Chips is working on art. Hell yeah. Yeah. Make something for yourself for sure. That's the best feeling. If I wasn't at work, I would work on my essay. Oh, that's okay, Kendra. Okay, yeah, definitely. 40k is definitely shorter than 100k for sure. I'm here for that. So Fifi says, I need to work on my college assignment, but I have block. Oh, I hate that. Well, you know, if it helps, or if it's any kind of advice, I recommend, you know, if you're feeling stuck, I recommend look at the task you need to do and break it into smaller tasks. That's what helps me. That's literally what I have done for Iron Valley. I was like, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I don't know what to do, so I just broke it down into like, okay, here is the flow of the book. I gotta decide on the art for each particular section, and I'm like, here's the other little notes that I have to, you know, get out of my brain, pretty much. Breaking down a task helps. Ooh, Jinxie said, I have this idea inspired by the skulk from Minecraft that leans into horror. Oh, that sounds really exciting. I love that. Hell yeah. Then there's me, who names Siska's attacks Zappy Butt. I love that. Hell yeah. Iconic. Once again, Moontoms continues to be the best. I don't know why I didn't assume that, like, Moontoms wasn't playing in the same campaign as Siska. I don't know why I didn't just make that connection. It might just be because I'm dumb. Speaking of being dumb, by the way, I'm gonna show you guys this, okay? Everybody take a chance to actually look at the screen for a second, because you're gonna notice something really funny, okay? So, you know that I'm a VTuber with 2 modes, by the way. Oh, you're not playing! You're pest. Oh. Isn't that what most players do when they're playing D&D? Heyo. So, you all know that I have 2 modes, right? I have my regular self, you know, my adorable VTuber self, and I have also a gremlin mode. That's right. I'm also a gremlin. Inside of every person, there's at least 1 gremlin. It might be multiple gremlins, nonetheless. Anyway, so the funny thing is that I didn't notice that if I go to the drawing screen as a gremlin, you kind of can't see me. You know, I'm kind of like sitting here, trying to do my best, and like, you know, I'm like, I realize that you actually can't see me when I'm drawing. It's kind of funny. It kind of like, it gets me. Like, I didn't realize this until yesterday. I'm very small. I just need a stool. It's true. I need a stool. So yeah, I realized that yesterday while I was messing with things. Okay, let's see. I saw some questions. Siska! Breaking down a task better than breaking down in tears. Or breaking down a task and then breaking down in tears. Also, I see that Irina posted, one of my students DMs a D&D group, and he shared about how the party encountered a character that was supposed to help them and guide them, and they immediately killed them, and they had to rethink. Oh, and he had to rethink. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what happens in D&D. That's not gonna happen in this role-playing game. I hope. Let's see. Raquel says, am I the only person who can't see the timer numbers on the widget? Is it too small or do I have bad eyesight? Okay, so currently the screen is like dark. I didn't plant anything! Darn it. Oh well, that's life. Let me actually reset this timer. So now that it's... Do you see it now? The numbers might be a little bit small, especially if you're watching... I think you're watching on a PS5, so on the TV across from the room. So definitely, the numbers might be a little bit small in your case now that I think about it. Yeah, I need a stool. I'm very small. I'm just a little guy. Little guy is in fact gender neutral. You look like my sister when she's using my iPad. Oh my god. It's still too small. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I might be able to make it bigger. Again, you know, the good thing about the way that I've done the setup is that everything's modular, so I can move things around. And honestly, I might want to make the farming game a little bit bigger for other people's eyes. Let me make a note of that, actually. Little guy and girly are both gender neutral. I mean, like, I love that we're arriving to a point in the culture where, you know, baby girl is also becoming gender neutral. Which is great because originally the word girl was actually gender neutral. The word girl was used for just, you know, a young child. Okay. I definitely gotta... Okay, make farming screen big. Make farm screen big. Got it. Again, you know, I've only been streaming for a month. Yo, I did the tally, actually. I did the tally for the month yesterday. Can you all believe I streamed 22 times in January? I didn't miss a single workday. I'm so proud of myself. I think I did really good. No, Jinxie! Jinxie is so right, though. That gets me. That gets me really hard. Jinxie said, suddenly someone's Iron Valley campaign goes from Animal Crossing / Stardew Valley to Majora's Mask. Oh, that could happen. That could happen. Should I make a Okay, I probably shouldn't make a module for a game I haven't published yet, but that's an idea for sure. Oh, and then you have like a time loop? Oh, that would actually be really cool. Let me write it down. Majora's Mask. Iron Valley. Ooh, end of time. Alright, so you know, much like Sean Tompkin created Ironsworn and then made Ironsworn Delve, I will make Iron Valley and then Iron Valley time looping. Oh, Retro Wave Lemonade, which I hadn't seen you before. You must be new. Hi there. Thank you for joining the stream. Welcome.
Greetings.
Exclamation mark Ironsworn in the chat, which the mod Lady Kitty Lynn just activated. Ironsworn is an awesome RPG by Sean Tompkin. You can play it without a GM, and it is free to download. Check out the link in the chat right now. And my game is a hack of it. Which is to say that I use the rules because Sean Tompkin released the rules as Creative Commons, so I can actually make something based on it without having to, like, you know, pay money or anything. He's a really cool guy like that. And my mod is, let me find my little sheet for that. My mod is a cozy lifesim add-on inspired by Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. It features the passing of time, cozy vibes, growing crops, and skills instead of assets. Yeah! The best part about Ironsworn is that you can play it entirely by yourself. You can play it with a GM and stuff. And the mechanics are so, like, easy to modify that you can, like, run whatever you want. For instance, the first campaign that I ran with Kitty, we did a shoujo manga campaign where she was, like, you know, a girl attending, like, a Japanese high school, and she wanted to earn the affection of, like, the coolest girl in school. And, like, it went places. It went places. It was really fun. I should make a video talking about the story of that. That would be really cool. And thank you for asking, by the way. You know, no shame in asking questions. So, I have been talking for way too long. Alex, we were talking about lemonade earlier. We were talking about lemonade earlier. I don't think lemonade should be fizzy. I think lemonade should be flat. But that's just me. Oh my god, yes. We also used to play a lot of Fiasco. Yeah, we played a Fiasco that was like Magical Girl Fiasco, and it was like emotionally devastating. See, there you go. I see that Retro Wave Lemonade is absolutely on my camp. Fizzy Lemonade sounds cursed. I absolutely agree with that. So let me look at my outline, by the way. So, by the way, here's the outline for the entire book at this moment. Some parts are longer than others, of course. The logo and copyright info is not gonna be like, you know, 3 pages. But we have like the bullet points of Iron Valley, the flow of gameplay, explain the action roll. I have not explained how to do progress. Oh my god. Explain how to do progress. And I'm gonna mark it in red because I have not written this yet. Well, not like that red. There you go. No, I think it was Magical Girl though. Yeah, because it was I remember because the cover for it, the person who did it, they had like a rooftop and like an outline that looked like Sailor Moon. It was like Magical Girl inspired. Jinxie says there's a solo journaling RPG called Grandpa's Farm inspired by Star of the Valley. It uses playing cards. Ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, I gotta look into that. Alright, so, leaving for Iron Valley, which is kind of like character and world creation. I explained the moves. I just finished writing the skills. That's right. If you joined the stream wanting to watch me suffer, this thing is 53 pages long, by the way. If you wanted to see me struggle through writing the rest of the, skills, worry not, because I just finished writing them today. I finished writing all of them. My narration became more and more unhinged, which is, in one way, it's fun because it makes the writing of the book that much more interesting. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back and make the rest of the things more unhinged so that everything is consistent. Consistent writing, kind of a problem sometimes. You can see the descriptions for magic are way longer because I have to kind of explain what the magic does. And I even added a whole section of like, hey, if you want to add your own skills, here you go. You can have custom skills like nursing and surfing and pastry chef and shape-shifting into a bear. You know, things that you do. And now, time to talk about, no, okay, so Kitty's asking me if the narrator for this, unhinged writing will continue until morale improves. I don't know how much better it will get. So Kitty made reference to the narrator of my novel series, The Fabulous Gays. The voice in here is not Pages. I don't know who the voice of this role-playing game is, but it's not Pages. I can tell because Pages would go on rants about comic books, and that's not happened yet. Yo, maybe we'll do like Fiasco Nights. That would be fun, I think. Yeah, the narrator's going through something alright. The narrator's having fun. The narrator's not me, by the way. People are like, oh my god, is the voice in your books your voice? No. It's the voice of whoever the narrator is. People are like, Max, do you sound like Pages? Nope. Some might argue that Pages sounds like me, but, you know, or maybe I sound like Pages. Who knows? You know? Chicken and the egg scenario. Anyways. So the next section we have to write is how to make a townie. But before that, I gotta open up all the oracle tables we've made. This game is gonna come loaded with like 15 like oracle tables, which are random tables that you get inspiration from, by the way. And I have to figure out in what order should a character be generated. So I'm gonna start the timer, by the way, and we're gonna start focusing. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How to make a townie. A town is nothing. No. Iron Valley is full of characters. Iron Valley is full of characters. I will be making reference to the baby mayor, just give me a minute. Iron Valley is full of characters. Your neighbor is a shy elephant who's trying to finish their own novel, who's trying to finish their first novel, who's trying to finish writing their first novel. Your neighbor is a shy elephant who's trying to finish writing their first novel. The mayor who's a baby might be canon. Iron Valley is full of characters. Your neighbor might be a shy elephant who's trying to finish writing their first novel, or a goblin who's or a goblin who runs a bed and breakfast. You might even have, depending on your luck, you might even have a mayor who happens to be a baby. Anything is possible in the valley. So let's walk you through how to make a character. So let's walk you through the steps to generating your very own townies. Baby Mayor is in fact canon. Imagine someone using graph paper as visual aid for this. That's funny. I like that. I mean, like you know, I know that this game is gonna have farming simulator elements, but you know, I'm not so much expecting people are gonna be like laying out like, you know, their like their crops in like, you know, 3x3 squares. But maybe you could if you wanted to. Generating your very own townies. Generating your very own town full of characters. One step at a time. I want to make a tip. I want to have a thing about how like you should only make characters when you need them, or when they're first introduced. Go as you need. No, I feel like I need a heading for this. Make them as you go. Don't feel like you need, before we begin, don't feel like you need to make everyone in town before you begin. You can generate characters as they are introduced in your story, in your game. Just like you wouldn't move into a town and introduce yourself to every single person one at a time, just like you wouldn't walk into a new town and introduce yourself to every... No, just like you wouldn't walk into a new town and get the autobiographies of everyone you meet. You should allow the characters of your valley to arrive at their own leisure. Who gave Baby Major a gun? There are no guns in this setting. I hope not. I've made it a point to not. That's why I didn't put like a gunneering skill or like a grenade throwing skill. You know, I would like to believe there won't be weapons in this campaign or in this setting, but you know, I can't stop players from doing whatever they want to do. Make them as you go. I do also recognize that one of the settings available in this game is like a science fiction setting, so there will probably be like blasters, and I recognize it's a possibility, and that's okay. Also, sorry, everyone, this hasn't happened in a while. I forgot to feed Yanto for lunch, so I'm gonna activate his smart feeder. There you go. I can hear the feeder going off in the living room. Yanto has been fed. Everything's okay. Everybody put down your pitchforks. Everything's okay. Yes, so Raquel asked, is there a deadline for the submission? Because this was a part of a Starforged jam. The deadline is the 13th of February. So we have about 10 days to get there. We might get there. I'm gonna give it my best. I am, in fact, someone remind me before the stream is over. Remind me to talk about art submissions. If anybody wants to submit art for this RPG, I will, you know, I would definitely love some help with the art for sure. Oh my God, Bianca's like, Max, let me see what you have there, Baby Mayor. A gun. No. Oh yeah, Charles, I need to talk with you, by the way. Oh hi, Doppy. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
It's nice to see you. We're working on my role-playing game. Make them as you go. Don't feel like you need to make everyone in time before you begin, etc., etc., etc. By the way, on the stream, whenever someone arrives, we greet them with by waving the trans flag. By the way, so if you see that happening, that's how it goes. Yeah, say hi and wave the trans flag. Make them as you go. So I think the first step. Well, the steps are. I'm gonna open this in a different in another window. By the way, I'm gonna block the chat for 2 seconds. So you just need to write all the steps in one line. So you have ancestry/species. We have name. We have age, pronouns, and presentation. What else do we need for a character? Wait a minute, didn't I literally make these into the character sheet? Oh, I see the I absolutely see I see this. Okay, everybody's saying hi. Okay, for a hot second, I'm like, I can't see the chat. What did I write for the little? Okay, pronouns, job. Oh, birthday. It's birthday. That's the last thing. Okay, birthday and then some traits. Okay, gonna put you back in here. I can see the chat again. What if there are animals eating crops or something? Would there be improvised weapons or something to scare them off? So, there is, in fact, there is the strike and the throw skill, and there's also a shoot skill. The reason why I called it strike instead of, melee weapons, is because, you could essentially, if you, let's say you need to break down a door, you could swing a mallet, or you could swing, like a log to break that door or something. And also, if you needed to, and it's explained in the rules, if you need to swing a melee weapon, you would use the skill strike. By the same understanding, the skill shoot, of course, anything that you're aiming and throwing or shooting can be ruled with that. Shooting a paper plane is also the shoot skill, and also if you happen to be using a sling or a bow or something, that would also be the shoot skill. So I understand that, especially if you play the fantasy setting version of this campaign, there may be combat. You may be fighting some creatures in the woods, and that's okay. There is an HP in this game. All the roles are treated. If you are a Ironsworn nerd, all combat is treated like the move battle from Ironsworn. You just summarize combat into one single roll. You don't have to fight the goblins beat by beat. You just literally roll to beat up all the goblins, which, again, kind of rude because, goblins get the short end of the stick. And it's not just because, they're like 3 feet tall, but, also because it's just kind of mean, the goblins are living here. Why are you breaking down their door? This is their house. Sir, this is a goblin Denny's. Should also work for quick retorts, in my opinion. Oh, Siska. Alright, so character creation is ancestry, species, name, birthday, and then we do some traits. Because we did make that, right? I'm not like losing my mind. We did make that, right? County traits, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we come up with 100 plus traits for a character to have. Perfect. And now let's just, I gotta find, I have so many documents on here, you guys. Well, why aren't you apologizing? You're so good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't hurt the gobbos. We're just little guys trying to live. Yeah. That is honestly one of my biggest complaints with traditional fantasy, where it's just like, especially, oh no, I have gone into gobbo mode again. Listen, my only issue, and I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole because I don't have 3 hours to talk about it. Sure, I could move myself to the TED Talk stage and turn on the echo, but we don't have time for all this. All I gotta say is that D&D, as it was originally envisioned by Gary Gygax, has some really messed up shit in it, It's kinda effed up that some races just get labeled as being evil for no reason. And isn't it awfully convenient that all the evil races, according to Gary Gygax, have dark skin? Anyone ever think about that? That's messed up, It's just messed up. So I like to steer away from those kind of tropes in fantasy. Who's to say that goblins are mean? Goblins are just little dudes trying to live their life. And that's why I'm gonna write a whole book about gobbos. Just little dudes trying to make a living in a big world. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Can I also say how easy it is to do that with this touchscreen, by the way? Oh, Charles leaving for work. No worries, Charles. Thank you so much for coming. I love you so much. Go have a lovely day. And also, I'm gonna hit you with a good old...
So long, Bowser.
I like you to be like, go up, little gobbo. It's true. Maybe I should give myself a gobbo mode. Everybody thank Ronso. I don't know what Ronnie did, but yeah, I love Ronnie. I'll thank Ronnie. Yo, thank you, Ronnie. I don't know what you did, but thank you. Okay, so, oh, for the touchpad. Oh, God, I'm so dumb. I'm like so dumb, you guys. Yeah, here's Ronnie. Ronnie, like, literally, like, hey, Max, don't spend $200 on a stream deck. Ronnie was like, hey, just buy this thing for 14 bucks and use an old iPad. And then I was like, wow, I'm gonna spend the next 2 days setting it up. And then I'm using it on stream, playing sounds. And then I'm like, huh, what could I possibly be thankful to Moonstones for? I'm dumb. Thank you, Ronnie. I love Ronnie so much. Ronnie's the best. I should draw some fan art of Ronnie. Okay, I'm actually gonna write it down. Make fan art of Ronnie, Captain of the Moonrider. Ronnie fan art. I'm gonna make so much fan art of Ronnie. Oh, they don't even know. They don't even know. Alright, back to work. Back to work. Yeah, Ronnie's Vtuber is so cute, it's so true! Fan art streams when? Honestly? Yo. I would get it done faster if I just make it work, you're right. You know what, I might just do it next week, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I want to catch more of Moontum streams, but, you know, I live over on the west coast of the United States of America, so, you know, time zones doesn't really work for me usually, but... Oh, yeah. Moontums will never know peace because they're always hard at work. And we all love them. Anyways, so make them as you go. How did I write it for character creation? Let me just scroll all the way back up to character creation. Your truths. Okay, it's literally just a series of things, huh? Just a series of things. Okay, so. Ancestry and species. Depending on... what type of townie... Oh, there you go. What type of townie are you? Who is that townie? There you go. Okay. Who's that townie? Who's that townie? The first step to making a villager to making a denizen of the valley. I've never seen Ronnie's VTuber. Is there a pic on the Discord? Oh, well, you could also just go to twitch.com/ let me just oh, it's funny how I just happened to have that bookmarked. How funny how that works. Oh wait, hold up. It's Baby Mayor. Yes. Oh, it was a link. Okay. Did that work? Let me see. Did that link work? No, I just type. Okay. Let me just delete this message.
Did you do it? Just see.
Oh no! And it started playing. Moontum's playing. Oh no. Okay. Let me try this again. Oh, Jinx is heading out. No worries, Jinx. Thank you for coming for a little bit. It was nice to see you. Take care. Have a lovely day. And thank you so much for sharing the stream. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. You can check out Moontum's VTuber over on their Twitch, twitch.tv/Moontoms. You can also see how adorable they are. And you can hear their adorable voice. God, I love Moontoms. They're so cute. Alright. Zvervasai. Yes. Okay, the first step of making a denizen of the valley is to decide on their ancestry or species. Depending on your version of Iron Valley, you may have access to one of two special oracles. Two special oracles as part of... Oh my god, no. If you are playing... No, okay. The first step to making a denizen of the valley is to decide on their ancestry or species. Depending on your version of the valley, you may have access to one of two special oracles. Most of the time... No, if you are playing in a valley populated entirely by humans, then this section is easy enough for you. I have to make a note about make them as you go. It's called the Bomber's book in Majora's Mask, wasn't it? your very own townie journal. As part of this game, when you purchase, there's an additional sheet. Okay. In order to better track this process and keep all the information you know about the townies handy, consider using the official Iron Valley townie, it's called Townie Journal. Townie Journal, it fits several townies per page, and it will make the following steps easier to follow. Poor Kitty. Kitty's trying to write, but she keeps getting a bunch of phone calls. Oh, never mind! Jinxie's back! Hey, welcome back, Jinxie.
Welcome.
One word at a time. It's true. Siska's right. Wait, hold up. Am I supposed to be bullying Siska or complimenting Siska today? I just play it by ear. It will make the following steps easier to follow. You can download the Townie Journal for free. Over at blah 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 blah. I'm supposed to be complimenting them? Oh no, Siska, I love you and you're the best.
You're beautiful.
Where was I? Also, by the way, I'm gonna go over to this document. Nope, I'm gonna go over to this document, and I need to put on this list. Make the character sheet. Make the character sheet. We're not gonna make the 13th of February, are we? Make the character sheet. Townie Journal. Oh, why? Thank you, Siska. Thank you, Townie Journal. What else needs to be made? Calendar. Move reference sheet. That should be everything, I think, that you need to play this game physically. Alright. You have never seen me, but you know I'm beautiful? Well, you know, it's easy to be beautiful in such lovely company. Your very own Townie Journal. Okay, now, who is that Townie? You first select the species. If you're playing this, then this section is easy enough for you. Write human in the box labeled ancestry/species. Kitty. If you are playing in a valley populated by fantastical ancestries, such as dwarves and goblins, then use the fantastical ancestry oracle to decide on the townies. Oh my god, just use that oracle. There you go, easy. And then we're gonna copy this again. This should be bullets, by the way, but oh no, too late. If you're playing in a valley populated by animals, by adorable animals, then use the is it just called animal species? I think it's called animal species oracle. Gosh darn it! I need to have the page number. By the way, I was talking with Kitty, and that I might release this physically. Like, when it's actually out of beta, I might actually just, you know, because if I'm going through all the trouble of writing this thing, I might as well just make it into an actual book people can buy. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. You might be able to purchase this book physically. Okay, that's step 1. This should be bullets. Who am I kidding? There you go. Who is that Townie? Okay, next step. What's in a name? What's in a name? The next step might be yeah, Kendra says, I don't know what I missed, but this love in the chat is so cute. Yeah, everybody's too sweet. I love everyone. Everyone is so nice. Yeah, and we love you too, Kendra. We love you too. The next step might be either the easiest or the hardest, especially if your name is Kendra. Your name is Kendra. Names can be pretty hard to come up with on the spot. So if none come to mind right away, am I gonna leave this roast in the book? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Kitty, welcome back. I'm roasting Kendra in the book. It's drunk girls in a bar, bathroom energy, in the best way. Hell yeah. Names can be pretty hard to come up with on the spot. So if none come to mind right away, consider using the Townie Name Oracle page. Go figure it out later. Yo, you named all 4 characters in your book? Hell yeah. Now, if you could do me a favor and describe them. The death stare. Kendra and I have been having a fight on the Discord, by the way. By the way, if anybody who's new is interested in checking out our community, we do in fact have a Discord that you can join if you would like to chat. We have meme channels. We have a channel entirely dedicated for pictures of our pets. And Kendra and I have been having a bit of an argument over on the writing channel. Kendra believes that you shouldn't have to describe your characters at all, and I'm saying that you should at least describe something. I have never named a character Eats a Chip. Moon Tomes. You named yourself? That's halfway there. Consider using the Townie Name Oracle. This oracle has 3 columns you can use. So each role will give you 3 options to choose from. One for a cute character, one for a cool character, and one that is and one for the, well, sillier type of character. There you go, that's name. Ronnie remains immune from the bullying. It's true. I can't bully Ronnie. I love Ronnie. Jen D says, it's important for characters to remain in the brain rot in some special shortcut. Describing them is best. Hot take of the day. No, that's completely fair, honestly. Again, like Kendra and I have been arguing. Friendly arguing, of course. But I just feel like, you know, like, I give really, really simple descriptions of my characters. I don't care that you picture them with the exact same facial shape that I envision, but I definitely would like you to see what I see in my head, at least some sort of version of it, you know? And, you know, over the book, I like to, you know, remind specific hints, except for pages. Well, yeah, I will describe pages when I get there. The viewer might someday get to see what Pages' physical body looks like. For Pages, I did it on purpose, okay? It was on purpose. Kendra says, I'm just trying to think if I can picture any characters from the books I'm reading right now, unless I ignore it. Breadmage is an exception. Yeah, because I described it. Will I describe Pages? Maybe. I mean, by book 3, I have hinted at parts of Pages' appearance, and I feel like people who infer details about Pages' parents can assume what you know, what race Pages is. They can assume Pages' general age, and by using information regarding the parents and where Pages' mom moved back after the divorce, or actually the death of Pages' father, they can probably assume quite a few things about Pages' appearance. It's almost as though I have thought about it. I, as the author, have thought about it. Chip says, I'm prone to giving characters word names these days. 2 of the most recent characters are siblings named Bones and Graves. That's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil the end of you know, the last Bread Mage, but you know, let's just say we kind of go in a direction like that. Kendra says, although I do describe Matthew and Caleb, I think, but that's also natural from writing an MLM book where him gets very confusing fast. See? That's a good point. Anyways, we hit a break, by the way. Everybody is now legally required to hydrate. And you may be thinking, Max, how are you going to prosecute me for not drinking water at this time? Oh, we got ways. Oh, we got ways. You don't even know. You don't even know what all those cookies in your browser do. So take a sip of water or something nice and refreshing at this moment, okay? I am poor. I'm broke. I have not planted a single crop. It's fall in this mini game that I'm playing. Can I come back from absolute despair? I think candy corn is like the best way to make money right away. Where's pie? Okay, make a bunch of pie, and then is there anything else that takes 1 week that might be relatively easy to make? All right, well, let's just make a bunch of wheat, and then we plant all of it, and then we water it, and there you go. What's going on? Yes. For a hot second, Ronnie thought that Kendra was running a book about pyramid schemes. Yeah, it's the other type of MLM. It's men loving men. Siska says, I need to get water. Thanks for reminding me. See? Siska doesn't want to go to jail. That's why Siska's drinking water. As should you. It just gets better from here. Hi, I'm Kirin. Oh, hi, King Ding. I recognize your face. Welcome back to the stream.
Greetings.
How you doing today? Yo, Raquel wrote 314 words in this time period. Hell yeah. Good job, Raquel. You definitely did not send me your thesis. I definitely did not read it. In part also because I'm really bad at reading work that people send me. I know I didn't because I'm searching my heart for any kind of anxiety left in there for not getting back to you, and I find none, so I must not have read it. Jen D says, frantically finding a drink before Mac deletes my 34-hour work art piece I have opened and not save. Oh my god. Jen, please save your art. Please, I implore you. Jen, please save your art. Yo, Alex also wrote 346. Good job, Alex. By the way, you don't have to get up from your chair if you're not physically able or, you don't want to. But I do also recommend taking a second to stretch. I'm doing it right now. Okay. And for a sip of water. Honestly, King Ding is asking, hi all, I'm doing alright, how about any of you? We're having a lovely Friday. I'm working on writing my very own tabletop role-playing game. It's titled Iron Valley, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm almost done writing the rules for the game. Allegedly, the goal was to get this out before the 13th of February. We'll see if we get there. How much do we have on that break? We still have 2 minutes left. Perfect. So I'm going to take this as a chance to stretch my arms a little bit more. And think about what I'm going to write next. So we have completed writing. We're writing the how to create your characters for the campaign. Not player characters, but NPCs. And we did you select the ancestry or animal species. You select the name, and we're literally in the middle of that. After that, we're going to do age, pronouns, and presentation, birthdays, and then character traits. Perfect. Kitty's gonna go get lunch. No worries, Kitty. Go get lunch. I'm actually gonna go on a date with Kitty later today. I'm so excited. Dopey says, I'm alright. I did some errands on my day off, did some writing during laundry, took a nap, and now I'm eating lunch and watching stream. Hell yeah, that sounds really fun. Thank you, King Ding. Honestly, I went through a bunch of names. Names are hard to come up with on the spot. The name of the game that I'm making a hack for is called Ironsworn. Exclamation mark Ironsworn will give you all the information you might need about that. Here you go. I wanted it to be, evocative of the original game and have that, farming sim feel to it. And the logo came out pretty good. Do I still have it up on here? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we literally drew the logo yesterday on stream. So I feel like it came out really good. Alex said, I'm currently redescribing my protagonist's bedroom and drawing room. Now that I've mapped their home, I actually know how it's laid out, so it makes more sense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So there's an opening segment in The Fabulous Gays where Pages has to describe the layout of the house that Hoshi lives in. And I don't mind describing architecture, but I could tell while writing Pages that Pages hated, absolutely despised it. So I had fun with that scene. Because I'm having this character, this narrator, who hates describing architecture and the layout of a home. But it's funny because like I can see the layout of the home very clearly in my head, but Pages was having none of it. It's just one of those times when, like, you know, there's the friction between writer and character. It was really fun. So the timer has gone off. It's time to focus again, everybody. 25 minutes of focusing, 5 minutes of break. If you're not working on anything yourself, which is perfectly fine, consider just enjoying me losing my mind trying to write live in front of a live studio audience. Let us begin. Countdown is 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so we did names. So let's talk about the next stage of character creation, which is, in fact, I have so many tabs open. It is age, pronoun, and presentation. I should also make I guess I should also, you know what? Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Throughout this process, you will be asked to roll on Oracle tables as a way to generate a character randomly. Just know that you don't have to accept all of the outcomes. If you have a feeling if you have a feeling for how a character should be, follow your heart. Follow your heart. There you go. That's all I need to say. Sometimes less is more. Okay, so with that clarification there, I don't have to clarify it later, where it's just like, you know, if you think this character should be a baby, just make them a baby. Don't roll on the age, only to find out that they're actually just a young adult. You know, just follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Anyway, sorry. I'm deleting it. Age, pronouns, and presentation. How do I say this in a way that is clear and concise? I feel like I'm about to just blast people who are reading this book. Is like, if the idea of having pronouns bothers you, like, man, I don't know how you got this far into this book. This book is gonna literally open with a page identity. Ooh, thank you, Moontomes. Like this book is literally gonna open with a page that is like, I'm gonna do a doodle of like 3 Animal Crossing style villagers holding hands, and they're wearing like the trans their shirt has like the trans flag pattern and other, you know, queer flags, and it's gonna be like you're not allowed to play this game if you are a bigot. You're not allowed to play this game if you're transphobic. So like I'm gonna assume that everything's fine. Also, by the way, I love Kendra's idea that like there should be like a button in the game to be like, hey, I click this button to remove all mentions of pronouns and queer characters, and then pressing that button just deletes their computer. I love that, Jen. Thank you. We serve pronouns here. Sir. I should never try doing a Squidward voice ever again. I just pinched my nose and I'm like, is this good enough? Is this good enough, Mr. Nickelodeon? Can I please have my paycheck now? Where was I? Still your type of character. Tell me more. Identity, but I feel like it needs to have like please do more Squidward. That's how I know I shouldn't do it. Time to put it behind the paywall. Anyways, it sucks because like most of the time it's like, can I please come up with a funny heading for this chapter, for this section? That's half the work, really. Identity. H and identity. Identity. Next outfit is Squidward Kigurumi. Oh no. You guys could make it happen. That's the worst part. You know, like I'm already thinking of how it's gonna be. Like we're gonna do like a bracket where like people submit the signs, people vote on the signs. And then we just like a big bracket where it's like, okay, so will my outfit have a hood? Am I gonna have a hood over my head? And then people like vote and stuff. It's gonna be like a battle royale of like character design elements, and only the strongest will survive. Age and identity. Are you old enough to get? No. No, definitely don't make that joke, Max. Finally, PvP. Okay, you know what? Heading goes here. There you go. I'll come up with what the joke that goes in there later. Next up is your character's H, pronouns, and presentation. These are these oracles. Identify yourself. Thank you! Thank you, Moontomes! Moontomes continues to be the greatest person of all time. You know, ever since I met Moontomes, you know, in the year 200 BC, you know, I knew that Moontomes and I, you know, we would have a good time, you know. We were members of the Roman army at the time, and, you know, we were marching across, you know, the large... Okay, never... I can't commit to this bit. Somehow I wanted to place us around the time of, like, Jesus Christ, but I feel like that bit is a little bit too hard for the time being. Anyway, all you need to know is that me and, a warrior's bond. Thank you, Jen. Oh, I love Moontomes so much. Moontomes the best. That's why Moontomes just grows stronger every single day. I've lived a long time, Moontomes says, staring into the abyss. By the way, was it Chips? Who was the one who made the joke yesterday about how, like, in the past, I'm not just a Tamagotchi, I'm like a giant computer? Because that joke completely flew over my head, by the way. Kitty had to explain that joke to me hours later. Oh, Raquel lost it at Yanto Bongo Cat. Yes! Well, see, that was our first goal. Our very first goal was getting 69 Nuggies. And at 69 Nuggies, I installed Yanto.exe, who is a virtual version of my cat. And, he's a series of random animations that flip, you know, like, they cycle randomly. It's really cute. I should make more animations for him, honestly. Maybe the chat can actually recommend animations, and I can make them live on stream. Yeah, there he goes again. He's playing the bongos again. And Chip says that it wasn't Chips. Okay. Yo. So Chip says, I feel like one of these days you're gonna tell us Moontomes is responsible for the Big Bang. No. Moontomes didn't do that. Man, if you think the Big Bang was a big deal, you should have seen the other guy. Moontomes messed them up. Next up is your character's age, pronouns, and presentations. All of these oracles are on page number so-and-so. Page number so-and-so. As mentioned before, you may not need to roll on these if you already have an idea as to what a character's gender or pronouns should be. Now I want to look at that again. Before we move on, though, one note on is it just called gender presentation? Yes, on gender presentation. I should actually bring up. There you go. Yo, this thing is almost 10,000 words, by the way. That's ridiculous. One note on gender presentation. This book does not use the traditional idea of gender. That is a person's biological sex. Because sometimes a person's gender may differ from that of their body. And this is okay. And this is okay. Instead of having to devise a system and ooh, oh, that's so sweet, King Ding. King Ding says, seeing your work inspires me to pick up my old creative projects I slowly left behind. LOL, I'll type more about it, but YouTube has character limit. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, YouTube is very gung-ho about, like, blocking things. But hey, you know, if there's something you want to work on, why not, you know? Creative projects are, you know, I don't want to change over to the TED Talk background, but all I want to say is that it is an inherent part of human nature to want to tell stories. It is, in fact, how we used to convey culture and carry our history, you know? Most history over the, you know, existence of our species has been oral history, you know? And one would argue that in some aspects, the mythology that exists as part of certain religions is in fact just, you know, stories passed down, you know, from mouth to mouth, which sounds way more, don't think about it the wrong way, take my words at face value, but, you know, taking a creative endeavor is a valid thing to do, and you're welcome to partake in that if this stream inspires you to do that. As it says on the scrolling text on the top, this stream is a safe place for creativity and queerness. So, if you want to be creative, you're welcome here to talk about it and to be part of the conversation. Also, the Discord also helps, by the way. Someone was asking for advice, and I just literally answered them there on the Discord. So, if you want to do that, there's a link to the Discord in the description of the video. Or Moontomes just read my mind. Thank you, Moontomes, you're the best. Yeah. Oh, no worries, King Ding. No problem at all, you know? We were talking about this earlier because on Tuesday I had a stream about my horror stories from taking creative writing courses, and although I had many positive experiences and overall it was a good thing that I went to college, I spent a little bit doing writing. There were many things that I learned. Okay, I had good examples of bad examples. The entire reason why I started doing writing advice on the internet is because I saw people giving advice that felt really contradictory, advice that didn't inspire people to be creative, advice that basically told people to quit writing, and I hate that. I despise that. I think everybody deserves a chance to tell stories. So if you ever need any help or anything, I'm here for you. Also, yes, Moontome's queer activity. It's true. We're creative people. It's true. I mean, like, this book is gay as hell. It's entirely. I'm literally about to talk about why I didn't put like a table that just has trans on it. You know, instead of having to device assist. No, and this is okay. That is a person's biological sex, because sometimes a person's gender may differ from a person's gender presentation may differ from that of their body. Aw, hell yeah. So nice to hear that, King Ding. You know, honestly, like, I feel really blessed that we have such a lovely community in the chat and on Discord. Everybody's very supportive and lovely. And like the few people we have had who have been a little bit, let's say, less than nice, we have just yeeted them. So, you know, we have had a great time. I wanted to work in a joke where I'm like, you know, people who show up and they start trouble, I just grab them by their tail and I just yeet them out of the community. So, you know, it's been a fun time. And this is okay. The options in the gender presentation oracle may seem odd. I'm gonna pop out for now. Happy writing, y'all. I'll catch the VOD later. Oh, no problem, Chips. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always so nice to see you. Take care and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
The options in the gender presentation oracle may seem a little odd if you're unfamiliar with this. No, may seem a little odd at first, but they are pretty simple. Feminine, people who present themselves in a feminine way. I'm literally gonna have to teach people about about gender on here, but that's fine. Feminine. People who present in a feminine way, dress in feminine clothes. I can't spell feminine, by the way. Feminine clothes. People who present in feminine ways and dress in feminine clothes. Simple as that. Really, gender's awfully just most often what you just wear on your body. Let's be entirely honest here. I like that you waved by to chips with fries because they call them chips over there in the Europe. Feminine, people who present in feminine ways and dress in feminine clothes. Masculine, people who present in a masculine way, and dress in masculine clothes. Androgynous, people who present. Am I literally unable to like? And yeah, okay, I can't spell. There's a fair point. So Raquel says, I feel like you need to explain the word feminine. It won't help to say feminine ways and clothes. What are feminine clothes anyway? Very culturally different. See, that's a really interesting point, and I wonder if maybe leaving it open. I wonder if leaving it open allows people to be able to, you know, have their own cultural version of what those words mean. Is that better? Is that worse? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I could just say feminine means, I just literally looked up the definition, is that having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with women or girls. I guess that's better, honestly. Feminine. You know what? I kind of like the, feminine. Having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with women or girls. Yeah, I feel like honestly the Wikipedia or the Google description actually helps. I said the same thing as you were talking. Yeah, I know. I literally just grabbed the description off of Google. It's way better. Thank you so much, Raquel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling me out on this. Again, I'm not above making mistakes. I'm a human being. I will mess up, and definitely this description that you provided is way more helpful. Thank you. And Kitty's back. Welcome back, Kitty.
Greetings.
Masculine, having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated with men or boys. With men or boys. And then by that same definition, androgynous is having qualities or an appearance that is either the combination or unlike having qualities or an appearance traditionally associated. You know, can I just look up androgynous on Google and just steal their definition again? Partially male or partially female in appearance, or someone of interdeterminates. Yeah, I can speak to that for sure. Having physical, okay, having qualities or an appearance that is partly feminine and partly masculine, or neither. Now, I guess androgynous, I mean, we literally have like the Venn diagram, and I won't bring it up on the screen, but we have the Venn diagram. I will put the Venn diagram in this book so people can understand. And then, of course, by that, other being the last option in the gender spectrum, being having qualities or an appearance that is Jinxie says that they're leaving for now for real. No worries, Jinxie. Thank you so much for coming. So lovely to see you again. I hope you have a lovely day. And once again, thank you so much for, you know, sharing my streams and all that stuff. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye.
Jen says, a combination lack of or beyond masculine or feminine qualities and appearances. I like that. Having qualities or an appearance that is partially feminine and partially masculine, or the absence of either. So long, gay Bowser, yeah.
So long, Bowser.
Combination, lack of. Well, now the thing is, and you know, actually, I believe this is your first time, so you have activated my trap card. Okay, I'm not gonna dox myself by actually showing my actual G drive. So let me actually go into here, go into my VTubing folder, go into the roll for novel. Where's the roll for novel? Don't make me stretch the screen. Oh my god. Oh, is it literally on here? Oh, it is on here. I'm dumb. Wait, no. Is it on here? Roll for... Oh, it's literally right there. I'm so silly. Okay. So, you have activated my trap card. So the reason why we have other is because technically speaking, androgynous means that it is somewhere between mask and femme, right? But of course, we know, because we're queer as hell, that you know, mask and feminine are not two ends of the gender spectrum, because gender can be anything. Masculine and feminine just happens to be the genders that we are familiar with. And the reason why I want to have others, because I want to have the entire possibility that this person presents themselves in a way that is not traditional to what we may perceive to be masculine or feminine or androgynous, something completely different, leaving open the possibility of how their cultures would present their gender. You know, for instance, you know, who is to say that, you know, let's say if a fantastical species such as people who are made of air or wind would even bother presenting masculine or feminine or androgynous? Maybe they have a completely different presentation. Mika heard I had lunch and came running. Mika! I love Mika. Yeah, so that's the explanation why I don't want to have androgynous be beyond mask and femme, because by definition, androgynous is somewhere between mask and femme, and I don't want it to be the idea that, like, you know, anything beyond this androgynous, because, you know, by definition, sorry, I'm going in circles. At the end of the day, I want to enable there to be tons of different genders in this book. So, but I think you're correct in that the definition for androgynous should be more clear. So let me just look. I'm gonna go back to what you wrote, and I'm gonna half steal it. I'm gonna just copy it, and then I'll make changes. Thank you for the recommendation, by the way. Jen says, "Oh, this is so informative. I love this." Oh, thank you, thank you. That's so cute, King Ding. King Ding says, "Searching through my email, looking for the server's verification email." Oh my god, that's so sweet. Don't forget, there's an introductions channel. If you want to introduce yourself when you come in, you don't have to, but you know, it would be appreciated if you want to introduce yourself to the people in the Discord. Okay, so let me actually, I copied what Jen D wrote, and I'm gonna see how I can work it in here. Androgynous, having a combination, I don't want to say lack, because lack feels like it's like a judgment call. If the character is a species with more than two traditionally associated genders, like, for example, bees, I think other category would be super helpful. Thank you. And again, like, I feel like, okay, so okay, I guess let's just do it. Right? Let's just do it. So, I hate it when you're reading a science fiction book or a fantasy book, and they're like, here is a race of blue people. There's men blue people and women blue people, and they're just like humans, except they're blue. And they probably have like a cool psychic power or something, and that's all there is to it. And I'm like, this is dumb. You're telling me that this story takes place in another universe, in another galaxy, and like you're seriously telling me that this takes place in another galaxy, and we're hundreds of thousands of millions of light years away, and there's still men and women here? Are you silly? Are you kidding me? Are you pulling on my jorts right now? You know? So that's the stuff that I just hate. Also. Gotcha, Jen. Oh, yeah. What can I say? I have a lot of overlays. So it always bothers me when you're, you know, when there's like, I was literally not even talking about Avatar, because blue people are just so prevalent in science fiction settings. We're just like, they're just blue. So I would prefer if a science fiction setting would be like, by the way, in this world that is millions of light years away, the people are nothing like humans, and they don't present like humans. And, you know, and why would they present the way that we do, right? Like it's just so silly. It makes no sense to me. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off and get back to writing. Wait. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you. All right. Oh man, it's so easy to control with this like touchpad. Slime balls piloting human suits. I mean, like, honestly though, some people might argue that we're just brains piloting human suits. So, you know, I don't want to get down that whole idea, but nonetheless, you know, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of like your gut feeling is actually the bacteria in your gut being terrified at the prospect that you won't feed them anymore because you're gonna die. So whenever you get that sinking sensation in your stomach, it is in fact the bacteria in your gut, which is bound to your nervous system, by the way, being like, oh no, if you get in a car accident, we won't get fed. That's true, by the way. Anyways, just thought I would put that little you know, bug in your ear. Kendra says, I'm not allowed to listen to my gut feeling. Oh yeah, I've heard so much criticism about Tales of Arise, I'm not gonna lie. Siska says, this sounds a bit like Ronnie's criticism of Tales of Arise, where the core conceit was that there were people from 2 different planets and the devs just made them all humans. I hate that. I hate that so much. I told my therapist I'll just trust my gut, and she was like, you have OCD, don't do that. No, yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about Tales of Arise. Oh, maybe what it was is that you had to verify that you had an email, King Ding. But nonetheless, welcome to the stream. My expression got a little bit bugged there. By the way, we got no writing done this cycle, but that's okay. Everybody take a chance. Take a chance to hydrate. So I want to make a clarification, by the way, because Raquel just said, you know, like we're criticizing a game, and then Raquel is like, but I like that game, and that's okay. Everybody's allowed to like what they like. I know that, you know, I read a lot of trashy light novels, so I'm definitely nobody to be judging anybody else's interests. And I don't think at this point we were arguing about, you know, Tales of Arise is bad, and if you like it, you're a bad person, but rather we were looking at the concepts provided in that game and you know, offering critique of the way it was presented. Irina says, wait, hold up, Kendra said something. Also back now, my life is a joke, and I won Broadway tickets to one of the tougher ones to win again, but can't get small lottery win. Kendra won Broadway tickets again? Holy crap! Kendra, have you considered this little thing called the lottery? Have you considered Mega Ball? Is it called Mega Ball? I don't know. Mega Ball sounds like the name of like a 1980s like dystopian movie. Arena said Avatar 2 is not cozy. Warning for anyone thinking of seeing it, we actually left it early because it was so long, but also like had traumatic scenes with terrible things happening that no one needs to see. Holy crap, that's messed up. And Siska says Tales of Arise went very hard on racism is bad and go to the point that they're just paraphrasing dialogue from earlier. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, you know, Kendra out there, Kendra doesn't have the gambling stat of 100. Kendra is the Dark Souls character with 100 luck. Yo, 301 more words. Good job there, Raquel. Congrats. Oh, there you go. My face got a little bit bugged for a second, but it's okay. By the way, I have not stretched or drank water or planted my crops, so I'm gonna take a second real quick to stretch, sell my crops, and buy more crops. And now I gotta plant all my crops and water all my crops. There we go. Now I can stretch. Oh my god, Kendra. Kendra says, pro tip, if you want to see the problematic play, just win tickets. Kendra says, keep that turfy writer from earning anything. Yo, let's go. In fact, they made less money from that performance. You just literally sucked some of their royalties away. Good job, Kendra. Okay, so I do want to make a point to say that I was not encouraging gambling or participating in the government-mandated racket that is known as the lottery. Ooh, that's spicy. That's spicy. Oh, seriously? You actually want tickets to that one? Oh, screw her. Hell yeah. Yo, the best thing you could do is like, you want tickets and then don't even show up. Like, let the seat be empty. But anyway, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your tickets. In fact, I'm gonna take a second, because I actually need to think about what the heck I'm gonna be writing. I don't want to be stuck on this androgynous line forever. Having a combination of qualities. Ladies. No. Having qualities or appearance that is a combination that is somewhere between what is considered traditionally feminine or masculine. Kendra says, yes, lol. It's a masterpiece of theatrical magic and stage play and a lot of very cool hardworking staff, so it is the only way I would ever see it if I ever won mine. That's fair, honestly. I would say that I generally don't go to see movies because it's really, like, I don't know. I guess it's because it's a hassle, but, like, you know, the one way to make me go to watch movies regularly would be if I won tickets for sure. I would be like, well, normally I wouldn't go out to watch a movie, but I guess if I won tickets, I guess I'll do it. Also, Alex is like, right now, Alex is like rolling in, well, he's not dead, but like in his early grave, because he just loves watching movies. I know. Alex gets free tickets regularly. Damn. Someone else with 100 luck. Oh, I knew the instant that I was like, I don't like to go to the movies. Alex was gonna be like twitching, like your left eye just like twitches, and it's like max. Like, honestly, it's like if somebody in the chat was like, I don't watch anime because it's bad, and I'll be like, I wouldn't twitch because I'll be like, oh my god, you're so right. Anime is so bad, but at the same time though. Kendra says, it overcomes my ADHD inability to plan because the date and time gets set for me. Yo, honestly, so I was actually, I was tallying up my stats for January and planning what I was going to do in February. And my productivity shot up after I started streaming. Because it turns out that I really like having structure to my day. I love knowing that, at 10 in the morning, I have to have lunch so that I'm ready for the stream at like, 10:45. And then at 11, the stream starts and it runs until 2 p.m. And then after 2 p.m., I run through a small series of tasks and then I go on my walk. I just love my routine. I love knowing that time happens for certain things at certain times. I absolutely get it. Again, I streamed 22 days last month. The month was 31 days. It's crazy. Consistency, man. Anyways, by the way, the time is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I should get the Mario Kart starting sound. By the way, Ziska says, I don't watch anime because I don't have time. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Honestly, you would probably waste your time watching anime. This coming from someone who used to run an anime review channel, by the way. Did the break timer start or the work timer? Oh, that was the work timer. We have been in break for about 5 minutes. I thought I made that clear. Yes, I used to run an anime review channel. Dango Duo. I'm Max, and I am Kitty, and we are Dango Duo. Yeah. That channel is still up. But probably don't go back to watch those videos. They're old. We haven't made videos in like 3 years. Having qualities or an appearance that is somewhere between what is considered traditionally feminine and masculine. And or masculine. I'm gonna leave the line as that, and then we'll figure out. We'll see if people disagree with that statement. I will rephrase it. Yeah, well, it's because we watched a bunch of Doctor Who while we were in quarantine, so we're like, well, we're already watching it, might as well just review it. And there's so many episodes that we never posted because those podcasts would take like a whole day to edit. We watched JoJo Part 1, 2, and the half of 3 No, wait. 1, 2, 3, and half of 4. And we were doing reviews for them. We did tier lists for them, and we didn't put them up because life was a mess. So there's literally those videos are just still sitting in this computer right now. We actually have an old review that we never posted because someone gifted us the entirety of Elfenlied in Blu-ray, and we watched it. It's effing terrible. It's so bad. Elfenlied is so bad. And we even recorded the review, but then like we were going through like personal stuff at the time, so I just missed uploading it, and time just kept passing. I feel really bad about that. If you're the person who donated that, let me tell you that you know, like, it's not that we forgot to upload it, it's that like things were happening in life, you know. Also, you know, honestly, I think what we could do, honestly, because I still have the video file, it's still complete. We could do like a watch party. We could do a watch party on this channel. We could spend like 40 minutes watching that old video where Kitty and I review Elfenlied. That would be a fun stream. Watching an unreleased Dango Duo video. Oh my god. Yo. Hold up. Am I gonna stop the stream so I can show my favorite moment from Dango Duo? You know what? Screw it. Okay. I'm stopping the music. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you my favorite moment from Dango Duo history, okay? I know exactly what it is. It's my favorite moment of all time. Let me find the playlist for it real quick. I found it. Everybody stop what we're doing.
I'm Kitty.
It's not that. Where is that moment? Is that in the comments? Give me the comments. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many lovely people here. Oh, there's Raquel. Raquel watched this video. Raquel says 3 years ago, I found Max's channel through their FF9 Let's Play. That's how I found Dango Duo. Oh, that's so sweet. Anyways, let me see if I can find the exact moment where this Final Fantasy IX playthrough became like the goatiest. I know exactly where it is. Here we go. Alright, let me just rewind so we can watch the whole moment. By the way, get ready because my voice is gonna crack because I'm gonna be so shocked by what's about to happen. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't look at the world. The world is breaking. Don't look at that, okay? Here we go. So, this is from Kitty and I playing Final Fantasy IX, and it's my favorite moment of all time. I'm gonna lower the volume just a little bit. It's this moment. It's this moment, okay? So everybody get ready. Here we go, okay? 3, 2, 1. So, what are you doing to play? What's a cool thing you can do with the audience, Kitty?
Callouts.
Yeah, hey, you on row 3. Stop picking your nose.
Oh yeah, we go through the audience.
Yeah, you're gonna go through the audience.
Of course.
There's a minigame. So he's gonna like whisper to you, and then just enter the commands.
Okay.
Get freaking ready for what's about to happen, okay? There we go, Kitty, you got it.
I'm so good at play fighting.
Also, this song is like one of the most famous FF9 songs. It's Vila la Flamenco. It is, Max, you're right. They're pretty good. You missed them once. By the way, Kitty's playing. I'm just talking. She's holding the controller. Kitty's not a gamer, by the way. Jesus Christ, you're really good.
Almost messed up there, but it's fine. They really like that attack.
Something may seem odd to you right now. Did you do a perfect fucking duel?
I think I did.
Are you fucking freaking out? Shitting me? What the fuck? What the? On the first? What?
Is that supposed to be hard?
Are you shitting me?
She was very impressed.
Kitty, I'm ready to burst into tears. This is not easy.
It wasn't?
No. Kitty, doing speedruns, the crowd goes quiet for this section.
All right, we'll explain this next part. I would like it
to be kind of quiet though.
Oh.
You did 100 nobles.
I did 100
You
nobles.
did 100 nobles on the first try.
And the big reveal. 100, 100. Hey! I'm an alpha gamer.
100 nobles is not easy, by the way. Well, getting the 100, that means that you entered 100 commands on cue without ever missing the time window, which is literally like several frames. It still blows my mind that the idea that she completed that. She got 100 nobles on the first try. Kitty's not a gamer. Have I ever gotten 100 nobles? I have played this game so many times. I have never gotten 100 nobles. On my own Final Fantasy IX Let's Play that I did on this channel, I only got like 20. So, you know, it was incredible. And again, like I had seen that AGDQ speedrun of FF9. That's why I was losing my mind, because I'm like, people were going quiet for this moment. Anyway, that's my favorite Dango Duo moment. And it's great because for a good while, Kitty was still like, Max, are you messing with me? And the best part is that like I'm happy that I didn't tell Kitty that part was hard, because I feel like if I had told her it was hard, she would have like jinxed herself out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she did all that while I was talking smack. It's crazy. And again, Kitty's not like a hardcore, like, you know, input heavy gamer. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not like, you know, I'm not like bashing on my wife here. I just want to let you know that, like, you know, this kind of gameplay is not her forte, or mine, to be precise. Anyways, I know we're supposed to be working, but we're watching an old Dango Duo video, so how about now I'm gonna get back to work. Having qualities or an appearance that is unlike that of what is traditionally considered as feminine, masculine, or an androgynous. There you go. Am I gonna have an explanation about what other means? I probably have to have another explanation. Yeah, Kitty's like, I like casual games like Pokemon, Harvest Moon, and Final Fantasy IX. Sorry, Siska. Sorry that I made you stop drawing. There you go. Having qualities. If this strips you up, if you're still, if this trips you up, no. Consider, for instance, that other species and other fantasy ancestries might have genders outside of what we are familiar with or we consider traditional. This entry here serves as a place for all modes of gender expression that are beyond that which we traditionally beyond those we are accustomed to. The valley, depending on your choices, the valley may be a completely different place with fantastical ancestries. Depending on your version of the valley, there may be fantastical ancestries which do not follow our idea of follow the traditional human idea of gender presentation, and are nonetheless valid. I swear to God, none of you better be checking the videos on Dango Duo, okay? Those videos are old, and I don't want to be held accountable for whatever happened or was said at those times back in the day. Okay? Good. Not like I was making like bad takes or anything, but you know, it's just, you know, I don't, you know, listen, that stuff. I'm making it worse, aren't I? Okay. I'm gonna solo gay Bowser myself.
So long, Bowser.
All right. Kitty says I stand by all those reviews. How fast can we cancel Max speedrun? I don't think so, honestly. I don't think I ever said anything that would get me canceled. It's kind of cringe. All this, you know. We reviewed a lot of anime, let me tell you. We reviewed so much bad anime. I like that the speedrun is not how fast I can cancel myself, it's how fast you guys can cancel me. Which is kind of interesting because I can't help that. Okay. We have pronouns and presentation. Okay. The worst we did was promote gacha games. That's kind of fair. I love the first time that we went to a Love Live concert show. We took Blakesworth with us, and he had no idea what was going on. And we recorded the podcast in the rain, in his car, and he was just like losing his mind. He's like, "Wow, everything was happening. People were like dancing with light sticks. Girls were singing. It was incredible." Anyways, yeah, gacha games are bad though. Gacha games are bad. Sorry to anyone out there who loves gacha games, but you know what? We don't support gacha games in this household. Kendra says, I love that episode. Stop it. You don't remember that episode. You don't remember that episode. No way. We are a gambling free zone. Okay, so identify yourself. And now time for birthday and traits. Let's do the traits first. Okay, I need something about traits. Okay, what kind of traits do we have on here? Townie traits. Okay, yeah, okay. Like, honestly, like 1 to 2. 1, 2, or 3, depending on how complex you want to be. People are complex. It's complicated. I forgot about relationships. Crap. I forgot about the relationships table. We made it. Damn it. Okay. Okay, then that should be the It's Complicated tab. So in that case, this one should be people are complex. Then next, roll a couple times on the Townie traits oracle. Traits oracle. This oracle contains 100 unique traits. Unique personality traits to give you an idea of what kind of person this Townie is. Consider the options below for how many times you should roll. So it should be a character, a new character. No, I want it to be like something like a character who's not like super important to the plot. Oh, hi there, Samantha. So nice to see you again. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
So nice to see you again. How are you doing today? Oh my god, Sisk, I just read your comment. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else. I forget the next line. Makes me something. I can't sing, except like very certainly Miss songs, okay? Oh, I was about to start singing. I could feel it inside of me stirring like a healthy pot of soup. Okay, so consider the options below for how many times you should roll. Aww, that's good to hear, Samantha. We're having a lovely Friday here. I'm trying to get some work done. But people keep making me look at chat and make me laugh. One day more. Another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calgary. Anyways, I lost confidence at the very end of that because I'm not sure if it's to Calvary or Calgary. Calvary? Anyways. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time one day. I did not live until today. Okay, I'll stop now. Siska says, I think I might do what I do every Friday and crash now. That's completely fair, honestly. It's pretty late over on your side of the globe, isn't it? Bye, friends. Also, Max, you're beautiful. Aww.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful, Siska. I hope you have a lovely day. And don't forget, I'm gonna yeet you out of the stream, okay? So have a lovely day. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
So long, Bowser.
I like to imagine that, like, I shove the viewer into a cannon and then I just yeet them as I press.
So long, Bowser.
So long, Gabowsker, Siska. Okay. A character who's not very important. A minor townie. One roll on the townie. One roll. Why am I picturing the salmon launcher? What's the salmon launcher? I'm Googling it. Excuse me? Meet the salmon cannon? I'm clicking this video. Excuse me?
What we do is we create a localized pressure differential with air in a closed environment. That closed environment is a flexible tube that has almost zero friction coefficient inside. So,
oh yeah, I'm sure it feels really nice in there.
what I mean
It's just
there
a
is
tube?
in front
You're
of the
just
fish as
shooting
the gill in
salmon into a tube?
Hauled anywhere. That box setup is to control hatchery fish.
All right. Well, I learned something today. You've never seen it? Of course I've never seen it. I like the being like very Team Rocket's blasting off again. Yeah. Oh, I should get the little like ding. Yeah, whenever someone flies off. It's hilarious tunnel thing that shoots a salmon over the dam so they can hit their breeding grounds. Like how effed up it would be to be a salmon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can you imagine? You just like suddenly a pair of hands just grab you and shove you into this tube, and next thing you know you're in a different like pond of water. Crazy. Minor townie, one roll. Townie. Okay. Okay, if it's a minor character, or someone, a minor character, one roll. Like it's traumatic, but you're like fine. It's like an amusement park ride for them, and they love it. Do they love it? Hey there, Dale. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. If this is your first time, please consider checking the rules for the chat in the description of the video. My pronouns are they, them. Nice to see you. How you doing today? Yeah, some a-hole almost hit Kitty on her way to work. People are crazy, y'all. A minor character. Okay, you know what? Minor, God, I need another wording for this. Because I don't want to be like, oh, it's a character who's underage. No, it means they're not an important character. Yo, Gran Turismo 7, that sounds fun. Consider Shadow Realm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was gonna dual monsters that SOB. I was gonna just destroy them with my Sky Strikers deck until they realized that they nearly, you know, ran over my wife. A minor character, do one roll. One roll. Oh my god. Okay. My brain is so frozen at the possibility of writing this entire sentence, by the way. Wait a minute, Sidournia's here! Oh, hi Sidournia. I love you, so nice to see you. Hi, how are you doing today?
Welcome.
Thank you, Irina, thank you! Side character, that is the word I was looking for. Irina, I'm gonna hit you with a nice... Okay, side character. Side character. Someone who isn't key to your... Okay, you know what? I will make it a table instead. Damn. I like Sodernia being like, hi, sometimes it's just sneaky and I love you all. Yo, did you hear the new sounds, Sodernia? Now I have a sound now for whenever I'm yeeting my favorite people in chat. Whenever they're leaving, I'm like, all right, you're heading out of here. Okay, go, goodbye.
So long, Bowser.
Okay. Side character. One roll. Okay, I'm getting stuck here, which makes me think that honestly the phrasing here is just incorrect, okay? You know what? Important character. Character. Roll 3 times. No, you know what? It's complexity. It's complexity. Straightforward townies. Roll 1 time. Complicated townies. Roll 2 times. So complicated, they're basically main characters of their own stories. Complicated, they are basically main characters. Oh, main characters of their own stories. Roll 3 times. There you go. This is a little bit better. This is a little bit better for creating characters, I think. I'm sorry, Dale. Precure is the name of like an idol anime, and no, it's actually a magical girl anime. So for a hot second, I'm like, there is magical girls on that car. People are complex. Okay, so we're done with character traits. Hell yeah! And now it's time for relationships. It's complicated. That should be the last step actually. So now birthday. It's your birthday. Magical girls do make everything better. It's a race car. Let me see what it looks like. What's a precure? Precure car. I'm not gonna lie to you, Dale. I looked up precure car and all it gave me was cars with the precure girls on them from the precure anime. Just saying. I'm just saying. I looked it up. And I got girls, I got anime girls on the hood of a car. I'm just saying. I'm not judging if you got anime girls on the hood of your car. I'm just saying it happens. Okay. You're done. Okay. It's your birthday. We do love precure here. Throwback to the Miku car, honestly. I do feel like, I know it's kind of silly, but like, I love going to my local anime convention and seeing like the rows of like cars that are decked out in anime style. You never see these cars in real life, right? You never see these cars in real life. They only show up for conventions. Moonjumps, are you familiar with the lore of Precure? Because I'm not. By the way, to anyone who's working along with me, the timer just went off for a break. Everybody, take a chance, by the way, to get up. And hydrate, by the way. You are legally required to hydrate. I will hunt you down and I will make sure you drink water because it's very important. Also, I need to buy more seats for this made-up game. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna stretch, and then we're gonna do another cycle. The stream will be ending in about an hour, but that's okay. We got plenty of time to be productive. Dopey says, there is a Jurassic Park car in my city, and every time I see it, I do the Pog face in real life. Yo, I wish I had an exciting car in my town. The only car in my town is a crazy conspiracy theory car. It sucks. You post, oh, Moontum's posted the car in the memes channel. Let's go. Raquel says, this break is insulin injection time for me. Different kind of hydration. Yo, honestly though. Oh, we also do have the Scooby van too. Okay, that's true. Yo, honestly though, props to whoever goes out of their way to make like a really, really fun car. Honestly, more power to you, you know? It isn't like you're like, by the way, I'm driving around in a big tank. that's inconvenient to everyone on the road, but if you have like a fun-looking car, more power to you. Yeah, so to extrapolate, I'm not gonna tell you much because I don't want to dox myself, but we have a... They're not even local, they're from like 3 towns over, but there's this van that is just plastered with like a very, very specific conspiracy theory, and it's hilarious every time. I'm not gonna tell you the real conspiracy theory, instead I'm gonna make one up. So let me just, I'm rolling dice in my head. I'm rolling dice in my head, and I'm making up a fake conspiracy theory that is similar to the one I'm talking about. So let's just go with, the members of the band Kiss are responsible for Watergate. That is how ridiculous that conspiracy theory is. It's like, imagine if like someone earnestly believed that the members of the band Kiss were responsible for Watergate. Just imagine, okay? And the car is plastered with it, okay? And they have a website dedicated to this. And you can learn all about the truth for $49.99. You can have their book sent to your door. And you can learn all about how the members of the band Kiss are responsible for Watergate. Again, not a real conspiracy. I made one up in my brain, but it's literally as ridiculous as that. Duppy's laughing. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Oh, I missed so many messages while I was getting up and stretching. Jen D has seen some Precure. I have never seen any, but I am very aware of it. We might even watch the new one, because apparently the new one is the first Precure in 20 years that has a boy in it. I'm kind of excited for that, honestly. There's mystery mobiles all over Sadurnius town. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I missed so many messages. I'm so bad. Yeah, by the way, I love, by the way, Alex just being like, huh, kind of like the conspiracy theory in my town, and then you offer absolutely no, like, additional information. Thank you for the anime car recommendation, by the way. Honestly, like, I mean, again, I would never go through that amount of work, but I'm okay with it. For a small payment of $19.99, I will come to your door and rant uninterrupted for 12 hours. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alexander says, not conspiracy theories per se, but the resident is clearly angry about a lot of things. You know when Homer goes crazy and scribbles all over the walls? Kind of like that. Oh yeah. It looks like there might be a true crime podcast about to happen in your small town. Okay, so a part of me wants to go off about true crime. Everybody has their own true crime, favorite true crime. And I have one that I think about, like, I think about it every night and day. I'm sorry, I'm canceling myself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sing it. I did not mean to sing a song by he who shall not be named. It's not, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna make a formal apology. That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Kitty says that the guy who works upstairs has a bunch of Demon Slayer stickers on his car. Not a full-on weave car, though. Honestly, though, like, I feel like we have a neighbor who has, like, instead of having, like, the stick figure family on the back of his window, this guy has, like, the Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer characters, and I'm just like, that's the same energy, honestly. I was about to ask the chat. By the way, I was about to ask the chat, hey chat, is Kimetsu no Yaiba good? But then I remembered Kitty's here. Kitty has read it. Kitty has read all of it. Kitty actually has put it on my shelf. The entirety of Kimetsu no Yaiba, well, most of it is literally on the shelf over my shoulder. That's crazy, Dale. Because you would think that, like, you know, you put all that work into the car, and I'm like, you know, if you ever get a scratch, the whole thing is, like, ruined. But I guess some people take it really hard. And again, Moontoms is coming in, by the way. Moontoms is coming in here with absolutely same energy as me. Moontoms says, I don't think I would have cute stuff on my car. I don't want to be approached by people. It's honestly fair. Honestly. Yep. I Believe I Can Fly is in fact not by Boys to Men. It's unfortunately a song by R. Kelly. Yep. Honestly, like, what gets me is that, like, I hate that such a terrible man wrote, like, two of the biggest bangers of all time. Because I'm like, he wrote I Believe I Can Fly, and he also made Bump and Grind. And I'm like, the opening section of Bump and Grind is just so good. It's just such a good, like, poppy start to a song. Unfortunately, it's R. Kelly, so we can't talk about that anymore. Oh my god, so there says, I get approached no matter what I do. I might as well have fun with everything since I can't escape it. That's fair. Oh, really? Yo. A spiritual successor to Initial D? That sounds really fun. Dale? Hell yeah. Yeah. No, it's funny because Kitty dresses up all cute and adorable in big frilly dresses, and I just wear, like, black. All black. All everything. Big hoodies, because I'm back to looking like I did when I was 13 years old. I just wear big, comfy hoodies. Yeah, Alex says, I still have not seen Initial D, but it's the anime at the top of my watch list. Honestly, I'm kind of interested in it, too. I'm mostly interested in the aesthetic, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Yo, hell yeah, that's cool, Dale. Hell yeah. Okay, Moontum says, I just look like I'm on a snack run all the time. I mean, like, you know. What do you mean, adorable? So you look adorable. I mean, like, honestly, I'm surprised you have the energy to look adorable when you're already a pirate and a dragon and a former NBA star and also a Hollywood legend, and you speak 17 languages, and you had a karate black belt and several gold medals. I just don't know. And you have published so many self-help books. I just don't even know how Moontomes has the time to look cute every day. Honestly. It's incredible. If anything, it's just like, you know, it's inspiring. You are so busy. I mean, like, you know, like, let's be honest, okay? We all know that, you know, you're the captain of the Moonrider, and that's a full-time job, and you're doing it, yeah, and that's your side gig, you know? You're incredible, Moontomes. Oh, by the way, one more cycle. Let's go. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Focus. Okay. It's your birthday. Almost done. Almost done. This townie needs a birthday. So roll on the random date oracle. And at that, to there. What software do I use for streaming? I am using OBS. I use OBS, and the program that I use to be a VTuber is VideoTube. I will have more info on that at the end of the stream. I use OBS, it's free to download, and it's honestly incredible. I can't believe this software is free. I'm completely shook. Honestly, I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. I'm so happy that I got into streaming so late because all the answers have been, all the questions have been answered, and literally, like, anything I would want to set up, anything I want to set up, I just literally just looked it up. Like the fact that my background is perpetually moving, the scrolling text, the overlays, all these things, someone else figured out before me. It's incredible. Wait a minute, is Uma Musume the one I think it is? Oh yeah! Uma Musume, pretty derby. Yeah, I'm familiar with Uma Musume. One of the artists that I follow, one of my favorite artists, Chanexco, does art for Uma Musume all the time. I don't go there. I don't go there mostly because, you know, we don't support gacha games on here. But, you know, it's kind of cool stuff. If you had asked me 3 years ago, I would have been so angry. But, you know, time passes. I don't care. And again, I love Chanexco just posts, like, art of the horse girls all the time. And I love... Chanexco is actually the inspiration for all my chibis, actually. I don't want to say that I stole their art style, but they're a major inspiration for how my chibis look like. It's almost done. This townie needs a birthday, so roll in the random oracle table and add that to their... You just roll in the... don't forget to add this date to the calendar. A townie's birthday. A townie's birthday is a great chance to grow closer to them. Make them a present, and throw a party. There we go. Back to the cute vibes. This last step is optional. But it might make the game a lot more fun. As a final thing to do, if you believe that this character, that this townie shares a relationship with your character, hell yeah. Oh no, Kitty is stuck with the crazy lady on the phone. Oh no. You get so many weird people at work, Kitty. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that, honestly. You're like the sweetest person in the world and you have to deal with the worst customers. Rip. Can I get F's in chats for Kitty, by the way? Can I get some F's, please? If you believe that this townie shares a relationship with your character, consider... Thank you for the F's in chat. Thank you. Consider rolling on the... Oh my god, what did I call that oracle? Your Honor. Relationship oracle. Thank you. On the relationship oracle. Please note that this relationship is how that character, how that townie views your character. Oh, let's go! We take those W's. Let's go. What's the deal with that lady? What does she want? Isn't this the lady you were telling me about like the other day? Guys, Kitty gets like the worst customers. It's so bad. It's because like, you know, Kitty's not really doing like regular customer service. It's more like, you know, like specialized, you know. People who are going to where she works, let's call it the Pokemon Center. People who go to the Pokemon Center want a very specific thing. So I guess they feel a little bit entitled. They're like, oh my god, don't you know I'm the gym leader of so-and-so town. I am the water gym leader of this Californian town. You should give me better treatment. Anyway, I see that Irene is leaving. Hi, Irina. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you have a lovely day. Go get a tasty lunch, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming, Irina. Yeah, they want those buff heals, honestly. You know? So long, Gay Bowser. Yeah. I didn't want to throw Irina off the cannon, but I guess I will. Bye, Irina.
So long,
There you go. I can stack sound, so I can have like the sound of a cannon going off, and then I have the So Long, Gay Bowser. Kendra wants a cute name for your workplace. Okay. Let's see. Kendra works for a science place. Kendra, you work for Wayland Yutani. Yeah, it's Wayland Yutani. It's the easiest one. Yeah, Kendra, you work for Wayland Yutani. Yeah, it's so easy. Or Umbrella. I mean, like, Kendra loves Alien, so I figure, like, Wayland Yutani is just so much easier. Umbrella also works, by the way. Doppy says, that reminds me, a couple weeks ago, a customer started going off at me about gas prices. I was making coffee. Oh my god, I love that. The Doppy is like, Sir, I'm making you coffee right now. I'm not responsible for the gas prices. Yeah, yeah. Please note that this relationship is how that townie views your character. You have full control. Normally, you would have full control over how your character feels about other people. Though you're welcome to roll your own character's relationship. Just keep in mind that I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's too much work. That's too much work. Raquel says, why do customers always complain about the prices to their customer service staff? Like, they don't make the prices. I know. It's so dumb. It's literally so dumb. Yeah, it's like, and then they're like, you know, like, it's like, oh, the gas prices are so high. It's all Biden's fault. And I'm like, you know that the president doesn't do that, right? You know the people who set the gas prices are the gas companies, right? You know that, right? Yeah, people are so dumb. Or people are like, oh my god, everything is so expensive at this shop, speaking to the person working the cash register as though they have any saying in it whatsoever. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I feel like it's overall a lack of empathy. I feel like it's a lack of like seeing the people behind the register as someone who's a real human being like you know, who doesn't just exist there, you know, a person who's not just an NPC, you know? Anyways. Yeah, it's almost as though corporate monopolies are bad. As an RA, a parent once was like, well, I would like the university to know this is unacceptable. The university does not care. The university is literally a concept. You want the board to know? The board doesn't care. Oh no, that's so awful. Sorry, I pressed the wrong expression there. I'm so sorry to hear that, Moontomes. I'm so sorry you went through that. Yeah, unempathetic customers are the worst. Yeah, again, I'm really sorry you went through that, Ronnie. Kendra! Oh no, that's even worse. Oh my god, yeah, working through the pandemic. I'm so sorry. I will also say, because I know so many people. What did you do? You read your own messages, read your own receipts. Okay, now I know a lot of people who work at the post office, okay? And I will tell you, there are good, hardworking people, but you know, the post office like just works people to the bone, you know? It's a shitty place to work at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It used to be good back in the day, or so the old timers tell me. But you know, it's rough. It's rough. No. Okay. So just to clarify, Kendra, I didn't think you were being rude. In fact, I think that you went off way too hard. Because you said, and I quote, "You're braver than me, Moontomes. Holy shit!" As in, like, you would have, you know, done what Moontomes said. In their scenario, and I was just like, Kendra, no, I don't want you to do that. I want you to be alive. Stay here. We love you. Stay strong. Yeah. No, I know a lot of people who work at the post office. See, now, so Fifi's coming in with the legitimately mature answer here. Not to say the rest of us aren't mature, but I think Fifi comes in with a really true piece of real life knowledge. People need scapegoats because our minds want simple solutions. It's true. It's true. I don't want to get up on the TED Talks podium again, but I do want to say that, you know, our brains are 200,000 years old. Our hardware is, you know, a fifth of a millennium old. If you think your laptop is old, man, wait until you know about the rest of your body. You know, and we were made and programmed to be in small communal you know, communities, you know, like, you know, groups of like 15 people at most. You know, our brains are not properly equipped to live in a world with a lot of people and with a lot of problems that don't really exist in the physical, you know? The concept of gas prices is completely made up. It's completely made up. Gas doesn't inherently have prices. Gas doesn't inherently exist. We made up all these problems. So when people are trying to deal with problems that don't exist in the physical, it's hard to deal with. Okay, I'm going on a rant, but also Oh no, people in the post people in Germany went on a strike for a week recently. Oh no, that's horrible. My friend had a job that let them invent a scapegoat. Yo, I love that. I mean, like, knowing from the people I know who worked at the post office, I assure you, the amount of work they get coming in, probably not. They're not getting paid enough. I will tell you that for sure. At the school I work at, says Doppy, I had a parent lecture me and accuse me of being emotionally abusive because I asked a 4-year-old not to throw shoes at her friend. Yep. There you go. It also wasn't her kid? She had no stake in that? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Again. You know? Oh my god. Oh yeah. I know this is I know that this is slowly becoming r/anti-work, but I do want to say that, like, you know, everybody who's here, if you were dealing, you know what, actually, hey, if you ever dealt with bad customers or people who made you feel like you were less than human, I want to let you know that you are in fact loved and cared for, and I'm sorry that you went through all those experiences. You know, I'm sorry that the world is like that sometimes. You know. I wanna, especially within this space, I want us to focus on the positivity of humanity. Although people can be really mean at times, people can also be very good. And I like to never lose sight of the goal at the end, which is that ultimately we're all people with our own struggles and feelings. And I look at all those people and I think to myself, you're dealing with something, you know? All this frustration doesn't come from anywhere, you know? This frustration is coming from somewhere. Something in your life makes you feel really frustrated, and then you're literally just flinging that emotion somewhere else, you know? And I feel empathy for those people. I'm like, man, you're going through some rough stuff, and instead of dealing with it, you're just going around yelling at baristas, adding more misery to the rest of the world. There's already so much friction, and you're just, you know, grinding everybody's gears. It's kind of sad when you think about it. I'm not even angry, I'm just sad. The world could be so much better without all of that friction. Oh, hi Sid. Oh no, I'm not saying bye. I'm actually just going. I'm just going on a rant about it. We were talking about bad experiences with work. We were talking about bad experiences at work, and I wanted to take a second to like step away from just talking about the bad things and reminding each other that, you know, I love all of you, and I'm happy that you're all having, you know, even though things are hard and work can be incredibly daunting and stressful, you know, you're a person with needs, and I don't want you to forget that you're a human being. Also, hi there, Sid. So nice to see you again. Let me hit you with a good old
Greetings.
Dale says, I once encountered a Kirin at a nearby ice cream parlor rant about her hot dogs being made for a long while. Oh my god. Oh, you have no idea. We were buying some books at a bookshop, and we were waiting in line, and there was a lady behind us. You know, there was a long line, you know, this was like after the holidays, so, you know, there was returns and whatever, and there was a lady behind us, and she was like stomping and sighing and like looking around and just like letting out like big exaggerated like like she was like legitimately like a child. And this is like a person who's clearly like 50 plus, might be like 60 years old, and I'm like, lady, waiting is part of life, man. You want to conduct a business here. You have a transaction that you want to go through, and you thought it was worth your time. Don't go around stomping and like crying around like you're like a child. I don't know, pull out your phone or something. I don't know. Like you literally have like infinite entertainment in your hand. Just grab your phone and just open up Facebook. You're already on Facebook all day anyway. I yeeted the lady off of the stratosphere. Doppy says, this is true. Everyone in this community makes me feel joy and makes me believe people are kind at heart. Aw, thank you, Doppy. Again, we like to keep good vibes in here, you know. That's why, you know, I yeet people who are mean for no reason or who don't respect queer people. Yeah, you know. But again, like. And again, it just makes me wonder what that lady's dealing with, right? Like, I don't know what that lady is going through, that she's like, I'm gonna stand here and just like huff and puff and hope this wall comes down. I don't know. You know? Like, I'm like, lady, this is a Barnes and Noble. There are so many shiny books and things that you can just pick up and read while you're waiting in line. Why are you being such a buzzkill? And it was extra funny because I'm sitting there in line, right? I'm sitting in line, and I'm sitting there with Kitty and my brother Plaguesworth, also known as Doomsworth, and we're all just shooting the shit. We're just making jokes, we're cracking bits. I think I was making a joke about testicles at the time, and we're laughing and having fun, and then like this lady gets louder and louder, like we're not allowed to have fun while waiting in line. She didn't like that we were okay. She didn't like that we didn't mind the passing of time. Everyone is the protagonist of their own story. Sadarnia is very right. Everyone is the protag of their own story. It's true, we hit her in the balls. Duppy says, every time I have to wait for something, I cycle through my idle animations, and sometimes I worry people think I'm impatient. Oh my god. So one time, I used to work at this laboratory, right? And, you know, I was a really good hard worker, right? But sometimes you literally had nothing to do at this laboratory. So one time, I was so bored and tired that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cycle through, like, an idle animation and see if like anybody catches me. And while I was waiting for more work to arrive, I was literally just doing an idle animation, you know? Like I literally like it was probably like a 5-second loop, and I did it for like half an hour. It was funny. All right, where was I? I'm supposed to be like writing here. Okay, it's complicated. Okay. Please note that this relationship is how that townie views your character. Ultimately, you have control over how your character views others. But you are allowed, if you'd like, to roll. No. I already deleted this, and I'm like, maybe I can phrase it in a better way. You are the one ultimately in power when it comes to how your character feels about others. Is that true, Sid? I didn't know cats could snore. Actually, you know what? I'm lying. My cat snores. Not that loudly, but he snores very loud. Not loud enough to like wake me up in the middle of the night, but like I've heard him snore. For a hot second, I was like, my cat doesn't snore. My cat is like adorable and perfect. And I'm like, no, wait, it is loud. Also, yo, Chips is back. Hi, Chips.
Welcome.
So nice to see you again. Didn't you go out to get lunch, or am I ready? Or am I wrong? You're the one. Okay, this is done. I finished it. Okay, so we finished the whole section. Let's go. Okay, now let's talk about promises. So, let me look at my random tables, because I'm like, I believe we came up with a townie requests. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we come up with 200 choices. Oh, we did. Let's go. Okay, so it's this one. Okay, now I need a heading for promises and jobs. How to make a townie. How to make a promise. Oh, you took a call with a friend. Oh, no problem. Hell yeah. I hope your friend was doing all right. I will say that my family has a really bad habit of like, the only time they ever call me is when something's going wrong. So unfortunately, I've developed this habit where like I see one of them dialing me, and I'm just like, oh no.
What happened now? What's going on now? No one ever calls me when good things are happening. It's only when bad things are happening.
Mostly one family member. We're not putting anybody on blast today. I will say, it's not just that one family member. Other people do it. Everybody's getting put on blast today. Yo, what otome game is it? Chip says that they had a fun call with their friend. They were talking about an otome game that he gifted them. Yo, what game is it? Is it the #1 most acclaimed game of 2022? Busta Fellows? That was partially a joke, by the way. You were laughing, right? I like that Dale's like nearly spilled my energy drink. I'm sorry, question mark. How to make a promise. Over the course of your stay. Oh, okay. One more thing I need to add. There should be a section in this book about when does the game end, right? When does the game end? I'm literally gonna have it like after this section, actually. Where is? Am I crazy? Wait. Oh, it's over here. Nope. There you go. When does it end? There we go. Over the course of your stay in Iron... Oh, Color X Malice! I have that on the Vita! Your MC already got killed twice? Holy crap. Yeah, I have that on the Vita. I played a little bit of it, because I was feeling like an Otome game, because, I'm trash like that. Yeah, I want to go back to it. The art style was interesting. I kind of like the art style the most. Also, honestly, is it just me or do Otome games have like either the dumbest name or the coolest name? You know? Because Color X Malice is actually like a really cool name. Over the course of your stay in Iron Valley, you will find yourself you will find your character making promises to friends, townies, and even themselves. So then you're coming in with the confirm, you are correct. There is no in between. The name is either, you know, the coolest thing in the world, like Amnesia Memories, which is a pretty cool, it's a little bit redundant of a title, but Amnesia Memories, pretty cool. And then it can be stuff like, you know, my super duper fake marriage to my high school sweetheart. Or something like that. Yeah, Kitty's like, man, I want to play more Otome games. Maybe on stream? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wiggle, wiggle. And even themselves. Sometimes, it may seem hard to... It may seem difficult to... At times you may be out of ideas. If you ever find yourself, you know what? I'm gonna completely reframe this because I already talked about how to set up promises. Instead, I'm gonna make this about what I wanted to do, which is the request board. The request board. Urgent. Please help. Kitty, have you ever heard of Ace in Spade? It's a bit sad. RE, the protagonist, but the player character is asexual and non-binary. Yo, let's go. Yo, interesting. Oh, the timer went off. Okay, I'm gonna be bad because I actually wanna get more work done before the stream is over. So I'm gonna keep the timer going. I just saw the word dandelion fly by the screen. Oh yeah, I remember dandelion. Okay, so the break is going off. You're all required to drink, but I'm gonna keep working because I'm above the law. Because I'm the law. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, the idea that dandelion has aged strangely, I believe that. Oh my god. And anyone else here remember the... Oh my god, I'm gonna curse all of us. There was a very famous YouTube Let's Play of Dandelion that never got finished. You know what I'm talking about. I think about that playthrough every once in a while. Kendra! I've been saying it's aged like fine milk. Oh yeah, I imagine it. Oh yeah. Honestly, like my issue is that like I feel like most Otome games have not aged well. Because I feel like I know that as an Otome game you have a lot of romantic options, right? And some of them have to veer towards the abusive part because it's kind of like, you know, there's an element of like voyeuristic. It's like, you know, like it's not super wrong to experience these things within like a fictional framework. I understand some people like that and enjoy that, and that's completely fair. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't know how you go to loving Toma after what he does to you in Amnesia Memories. I also see that Jen finished the resume. You must go and apply. Yo, best of luck to you. I hope you have a lovely time. I hope that your resume goes well. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna shoot you out of the cannon now. Thank you for coming, Jen. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.
So long,
And then they go, shooting off into the sky. I hope they do good. There's always an element of casual misogyny that I just have to sip through. Yeah. That also happens so often too. Like, I think about Amnesia Memories and just how, like, Toma just, like, systematically, like, disconnects your character. Like, he takes away your phone. He makes sure you don't have friends. And I'm just like, this is just literally, like, textbook abusive relationship and gaslighting. Like, this is effed up. And then at the end of the day, you don't, like, your character doesn't wake up and go, holy crap, I've been abused this whole time. Your character just goes, okay, well, thank you for protecting me, and now I love you forever. And I'm like, nah, girl, this ain't it, girl. Damn, girl, you need get yourself someone who doesn't abuse you. I can't believe that's the one route we did on a playthrough of. Like, we looked at that boy and we thought, oh, he's probably, like, sweet and Genki. And then he, you know, puts you in a dog's cage. It's messed up. Games are messed up, y'all. Have you all heard of these games coming from Japan? Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. I implore you, don't clip that. Over the course of your stay in Iron Valley... Okay. Urgent, please help. The community. The community in Iron Valley rely on the help of its townies. No, people in Iron Valley. People in Iron Valley. Okay. The request board at the center of every Iron Valley. No, at the center of a small town of. Oh, okay, depending on you, regardless of what version of Iron Valley you're playing. Of what version of Iron Valley you are playing, there will always be a request board. This is a physical place where people can post jobs and get help from the community. So Kitty asks, what time we gonna finish upstream for our date? I'm gonna aim for just a traditional 2 o'clock time. That should give me more than enough time to just pack a bag, change clothes, and just get on the bus. So probably 2 o'clock, so we have about 23 minutes left. I will probably finish writing a little bit before that. Now that I think about it, actually, the timer just went off. 25 minutes would not get us there, so I'm not gonna start a new cycle, actually. I'm just gonna keep going until, you know, I have charged up the Chromebook, so don't worry about that. No worries, Ravens. Thank you for coming. Raven says that they have to go. Good luck with the rest of the stream. No worries. Thank you for joining us, Raven. I hope you have a lovely day. Go out there and do your best. I'm gonna shoot you out of the cannon now. Bye bye.
So long, Bowser.
I really, really love shooting people out of the cannon. No worries, Dale. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
So long,
I really need to add. I need to add like a cannon sound for when I shoot people off into the sky. Also, I love that my oh, here you go. My chat wasn't updating on my main screen. Alex! God damn it, Alex. Have you all heard of these games coming from Japan? God damn it, Alex. Yo, let's go. Raquel says it's Friday, so I can finally stay until the end of the stream for once. Let's go. Have you heard about these games coming out of Japan? I knew the instant I said that, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be taken out of context. Regardless of what version of Iron Valley you're playing, there will be a request board. This is a physical place where people, a physical board or place where people can post jobs and get help from the community. Your character might find themselves. If your character ever has a little extra time, they might consider taking a request off the board. How can I help? In order to make a request, all you have to do is follow the steps below. That's nice, but why? Why would you want to take on random requests? Well, it's one way to meet new characters, new townies. It's one way to make new townies, and it's one way to meet new townies. Also, it makes for a seemingly endless collection of promises your character can fulfill. It's also very fun and so incredibly human to already be so busy and still decide to help someone with their problems. How can I help? In order to make a request, all you have to do is follow the steps below. Okay, so step one. Create a townie. No, you know what? I feel like it's easier to infer details about the request if you just roll on the townie request generator. So we're looking at roll on the townie request oracle and roll on the townie request oracle. You will be given two options. Pick the one you like. That sounds the most fun. I'm sorry, I completely missed when Moontoms posted, but what if we are a cat? Oh, that's a fun point, actually. It's so very funny. It's also very funny to already be so busy. No. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cut that line because also, you're right, it's a little bit of extra padding. And honestly, what I wanted to say is that, this is a way that you can just generate promises for as long as you want. So very funny and also very real. Yeah, I think I decided to cut it. I mean, like, honestly, first draft, right? Roll on the townie request oracle. You will be given two options. Pick the one that sounds the most fun. Decide on whether this request is for an existing townie or a new one. If this is in fact a new townie, create them following the steps in blah 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 blah. Yo, you're back! Welcome back, kitty.
Greetings.
By the way, I wanted to have Senyata say greetings, but I couldn't find a single sound clip of Senyata saying that. I did find clips of Senyata saying, calling various things gay. Like, like, the payload is gay. Or like, the enemy is gay. And I'm like, that's fine. That's fine, but it wasn't really the vibe I'm going for. I wanted a greeting sound, so Genji kind of does it.
Greetings.
It's also machine-like, which is, I'm a virtual VTuber. You're existing inside of my computer. It works. Create them following the steps in blah, 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 blah. Fill in the blanks. The prompts in the townie request oracle can be a little vague. A little vague. If you can be a little vague, or purposefully vague. The props in the townie request oracle are purposefully vague. Use the rest of the oracles to fill in the blank, or ask the spirit of the forest. With the details set. You know what? No. This is what should happen after this. Decide on whether this request is for an existing townie or a new one. If this is in fact a new townie, create them using the steps in blank. After that, this is what happens, okay? It's time to go and meet the townie in question. Although you could roll on oracles to find out more about the request, it makes more sense to get the answers from the source. Learn what you can from the townie who put up the request, and then make a promise. There you go. Hopefully that's good enough. Okay, I did it. What's next? What else have I forgotten? Because I believe there's two more sections that I need to talk about. When does the game end? And the solo game master's guide. Okay, got it. We're almost actually done with the book in proper. I'm losing my mind. I might even. Okay, is Kitty here? Okay, if Kitty's not here, I'm gonna tell you guys in secret. I might work over the weekend so that I can finish this as soon as possible. Don't tell Kitty though, that's a secret. Okay. Oh crap, she's here!
Alright, scatter!
Okay. Oh hey Master Sam, it's so nice to see you again.
Welcome.
How are you doing today? You're catching us at the end of the stream, but nonetheless, how you doing? I'm almost done writing the rules for my role-playing game. It's so exciting. When does it end? When does it end? Iron Valley. This is a question that you might find yourself asking at the beginning. At the beginning, you might find yourself asking, when does a game of Iron Valley end? When you first began playing as part of creating your character, you were asked, never mind the word that I've showed up on the screen, asked a very important question. How long do you plan to stay? When is Max not scheming? Hey! I take offense to that. How long do you plan to stay? How long do you plan to stay? You were asked to write down a date. If that date ever arrives in play, your character has a chance to reflect and decide what to do with their life. Unlike Ironsworn, there is no roll here. You don't have to roll to see what your character's story is. Unlike Ironsworn, there is no roll here. You do not roll to see what your character's ending is like. I think that if you've played this game for any length of time, you deserve to pen a happy ending for your character. That's right. You have full license to arrive at that fateful date and choose to give your character the best ending possible. Why not? Why not? Oh, that's interesting, Master Sam. Oh yeah. Do I usually do stream gameplays? Not really. I'm mostly a creativity and productivity streamer. I'm also, by the way, a published author. Exclamation mark books, by the way. I'm a published author. I'm currently, before I was working on this, I was actually working on my current novel, which is inspired by video games, of course. Thank you for the link, everyone. Thank you, everybody. Everybody's so nice. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, they dropped the link to my books. But I took a little bit of a break because I wanted to make this challenge happen. I wanted to create a mod for my favorite role-playing game. So I don't necessarily. Yo, Bohemian says they need to read that. If you do, let me know. I put a lot of love into The Last Bread Mage, and I hope you enjoy it when you get there. But yeah, this is more of a productivity, creativity stream. We also do art and stuffs. Not so much gameplay. I might do gameplay one day, but at this point, I kind of just like expressing my creativity and inspiring others to do the same. Thank you for asking, though. You have full license to arrive at that fateful date and choose to give your character the best possible ending. Why not? You have earned it. You have earned it. Earned it. And to be entirely honest, most characters in role-playing campaigns don't get endings. Don't get endings. Oh, that's right. Ronnie finished reading it. Yeah. Oh my god. I love Ronnie so much. Oh, you love Dormy? Oh, hell yeah. I'm really happy you like Dormy, especially because Dormy is introduced relatively late into the book. Aww. That's right, I remember you posted on the Discord. I love you so much, Dormy. You're so... Dormy. I love you so much, Moontums. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And to be entirely honest, most characters in roleplay campaigns don't get endings. Sorry to get real here, but most ttrpg campaigns end suddenly or abruptly. So why not give this character a happy ending? It seems. Let this be the only role-playing game where every character gets to have a happy ending. Let this be the one and only role-playing game where every character is allowed to have a happy ending. If that is what you want, of course. You could also choose to keep playing forever. You could also choose to keep playing forever. You could watch the characters' relationship change over the years. You could get married and have kids. You could build your own house and start a farm. Iron Valley is more even the HOA is true. You could fight the HOA. I do want to make it clear though that there is no HOA in this small town, by the way. There is no HOA. So nobody's gonna complain if you paint your house purple. You could build your own house and start a farm. Iron Valley can be your very own cozy sandbox. Interesting. That's interesting, Master Sam. Yeah, you know, although I don't think I would phrase my own words like that. You know, I do enjoy, I enjoy examining the human condition through my characters for sure. You know, I don't know if I could ever just write a book about my own thoughts, but I definitely just, you know, for instance, in the Last Bread Mage, I found myself, you know, some people might argue that the Last Bread Mage is a conversation about religion and faith, maybe in a way, but not really. Just certain elements and themes that I wanted to touch on. By the way, Kitty, thank you so much for reminding me there's 5 minutes left. I should actually start winding down. Thank you so much, my love. You could get married and have kids. You could build your own house and start a farm. Iron Valley can be your very own cozy sandbox. For as long as you need to. So in short, the ending comes short. The game ends when you want it to. And it can have a happy ending if you wish it to. And it'll have a happy ending if you wish it to. There we go. That's a good way. Okay, there's no way I can write the solo game master's guide. The solo game master's guide. Okay, let me just write down the thoughts that I put down on this sheet. Like, nope, the other way around. I have so many documents open, you guys. Okay, so the things about be nice to yourself, envision goals, not roles, and each move is summary. Okay. If this is your welcome to the Solo Game Master's Guide. This little section has a few tips for anyone experiencing solo role-playing for the first time. It might seem daunting to be your very own game master, but it can also be very rewarding. Be very rewarding. This is the most fun you've ever had by yourself for sure. This might just be the most fun you've ever had all by your lonesome. Jail. No, don't send me to jail. Okay, stop hitting yourself. Thorny jail. Okay, alright. So this is good time as any for me to actually start winding down. Oh, you meant like string theory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not what I was talking about. Thank you for the clarification, Master Sam. Okay, well, see, Raquel asks, Iron Valley is the most fun a person can have without taking their clothes off. Now, see, I feel like there's a line between, the joke here, by the way. Thank you. The joke here is that this is clearly a dirty joke, but it's presented so earnestly that you don't read it as a dirty joke. And I feel like the line is right there, right? You know? And I feel like phrasing it like this feels a little bit pure, like someone who doesn't realize that they're saying a dirty joke. And I like playing it like this. Anyways, I gotta start getting ready. So let me just take a quick little second to take a deep breath. And you know what? We've done so much writing today. This book is officially over 10,000 words, by the way. It is over here. It is 61 pages. I'm gonna mess up this document for 1 second because I want to see page setup. We're gonna change the page to be. Oh, can I make it like? I'm gonna make it a different size because I want to know, because the pages in the book are gonna be 5 by 9. Yo, let's go. So how many pages would this document be if the pages were as I expected them to be? Okay, yeah, we're looking at this document is please don't break. Okay, there you go. This document is so far 53 pages. Let's go. So I want to take a second right now to thank all of the mods. Thank you so much for joining me today. Edmuntomes, Kendra, Kitty, and Charlie, who was here earlier. I want to take a second as always. Yo, Raquel wrote 1,785 words. Hell yeah, good job. Oh, I believe Charlie is still streaming tomorrow, by the way. Check the Discord, by the way. Charles should be streaming tomorrow at the time that I normally do. So, same bad time, same bad channel. And before I leave, I do always, as always, I want to do a little bit of a close-up real quick. And I want to let you all know that I feel so grateful for our community. I'm so happy that we have this place where we can all talk about creativity and about ourselves, and we can be ourselves without feeling, you know, unsafe. You're all awesome people, and I'm grateful that I have you as members of my community. And if you're going through some bad times right now, remember that no matter how bad it might seem, it will pass. These feelings will pass, and you will find yourself on the other side, and the good days will be back here again. Oh, I forgot to do the rest of the outro! Oh no, I forgot to do the rest of the outro. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. By the way, the music that you heard is by Lo-Fi Leah. The app that I use is Vtuber. And my website is MKirinAuthor.com. You can read my books like The Fabulous Gays, Volume 1 and 2, and The Last Red Mage. If you watch this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified. These things let YouTube know that I exist and that I matter. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. You're all awesome and incredible. Thank you for joining me here today. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go have a date with my amazing, lovely wife, Lady Kirin. Yes, we're interrupting my thoughtful closer for a word from our sponsors. Remember that you can support me on coffee.com/MKirin. Buy me nuggies, unlock goals, and help me pay the bills and buy funny things. Anyways, thank you for watching, thank you for coming today, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
So long, Bowser.